With the Big Ten and SEC expanding their reign over college football, there's no denying they're the best two conferences. I mean, since 2006, only 2 programs have won a national title outside of those 2 conferences. And with their new TV contracts, every university will be filthy rich, only increasing the gap from those 2 conferences. Today, though, I'm taking the top 8 teams for Division II football and moving them into Conference USA in hopes of becoming the best conference in college football. Now, obviously, this won't be easy, as every team is starting as a 60 overall, plus we can't recruit 4-stars until someone in our conference makes a New Year's 6 bowl game, and we can't recruit 5-star talent until someone wins a playoff game. But I'm confident I can turn this Division II program into the best conference in college football and win one of these programs a national title. Alright everyone, we understand the assignment, what needs to be done. I'm gonna need like 1 or 2 of you guys to pop off by yourself. Maybe like Harding, because I'm pretty sure, yeah, they won the D2 national title like pretty convincingly. They've been pretty dominant. But I learned some lessons from the Sun Belt video where I made them better than the SEC. I'm gonna try and take over 3 programs. Pittsburgh State, Ferris State, and Lenore-Rhyne. The reason being they're just the 3 lowest overall teams, so I feel like that's what I'm going to try and do. Not a great start, but that's obviously anticipated. The best team's Ferris State. They're 3-3. Lenore-Rhyne is who I'm going to be playing with this week. They are 2-4, but then again, every team that I actually am controlling over, I scheduled all FCS schools in the non-conference, so it's not really shocking they have the best record. I'm going to do that for practically the entire video until we get somewhat decent. Who did Lenore beat? Youngstown State, Nicholls State. We lost 3 FCS games. Oh gosh, we lost 42-0 to Southeastern Missouri. Yuck, dude. And we lost in overtime, and then, oh my goodness, Ferris beat us by 20. The recruiting trail for Lenore, though, I think is off to the best start out of all 3 teams. Yeah, they definitely have the most commits. Now, we're not really looking for quality right now. We're really more so looking for quantity because all these rosters, they need a lot of basically everything. Because our best players are all not that great. There's some big boys up front, some linebackers, some defensive linemen. I'm pretty happy with how the recruiting trail started for Lenore. I think we're doing pretty good here. This week, though, we're playing Harding at home. They are the best team in our conference, but they're still really bad, so maybe we could pull off the win. Looking like they might score first. Hopefully they don't. Come on, defense. You've been good the entire game so far. I need chicken right here. Come on, boys. Okay, it's a run. It's a keeper at the quarterback. Tackle in the open field. Goodness gracious, that guy's faster than our entire defense. Dude, what the heck? I mean, we just cannot move the ball against Harding, bro. Lenore is struggling. I figured this would happen. Like, clearly they're a better team, even though, you know, they suck too still. But regardless, it's crappy versus less crappy, and less crappy is winning right now, to no surprise. X, please? Yep, that should be a touchdown, right? Oh, dude. He dropped the ball. I think we're just going to run it in after that crap that just happened right there. That was so stupid. Dude, they got a big fullback, though. Gus McGee, he's got some talent. I hate to be a negative Nancy or like a messenger of bad news, but reality is we are just not going to win this game, man. We're down 15. The offense cannot move the ball against them at all. Maybe the defense can get a pick 6 right here or something lucky, but I doubt it. Interception. Come on, Rainer, do us a favor. I mean, we are allies in a way, and yeah, that's not doing us a favor. It's GG's, man. Dig it. I mean, the 3 teams we had control over did not finish in last place, but Kutztown, oh my god, they were really bad. I mean, their point differential's not even that bad, but they went 0-12, unfortunately, for them. And it appears that Central Missouri was the only team that went above 500. Did they actually, like, win all FBS games? They might be our only team that makes a bowl game. I think they might be. That's interesting, but yeah, our 3 teams, they didn't do that great. Yeah, Ferris State. They're not gonna make a bowl game, man. But let's have a look at recruiting and see how these coaches have been doing. I'm pretty sure, yeah. Lenore's new commit is Billy Leansamir. Now, the thing is different from this video to the other one is this video, the recruiting mod actually worked. So this is like a typical recruiting class for me in these types of videos. So I'm not really upset with it. It's much harder to find really good players in these recruiting classes as opposed to the generic ones that they have on here, especially early on. So yeah, I feel like this is a pretty standard class for Lenore. Same thing with Pittsburgh State, although Eric Gibson, I'm pretty sure is the highest ranked commit out of all 3 teams. So yeah, I think Pittsburgh State's class is definitely a little bit better than Lenore's, but it's kind of the same level. Oh, that guy's got a cool afro, and he's got a cool beard too. He's got that thing figured out. I don't have a beard. I cannot grow one, so that guy's got an advantage there. But yeah, people say that beards are like makeup for dudes. I might need to look into that because I need all the makeup I can get. But yeah, this class is definitely a little bit better than Lenore's. And I think Ferris State might be the worst class. Now, they do have a good amount of commits. I think, yeah, they probably have the most commits by far, but it's not the best class. This guy's name's Kiki. I love that, but yeah. Definitely a lot more depth for Ferris State, which isn't the worst thing, because like I said, all these rosters need a lot of depth and a lot of help. And the only team to make a bowl game in year 1, Central Missouri. They're playing Southern Miss. I'll be honest, I don't know how Central Missouri. Now, then again, 6 out of their 7 wins are against the own conference, but somehow Lee Corso thinks they're going to win. I think it's going to be a spanking. Southern Miss is going to take to them a woodshed. They're going to show them who's Papa, and ooh, Oh, it was actually close. Okay. I can't complain. We almost beat an 8-1 team out of the Sun Belt. That's not bad for year one. Players leaving time. Hopefully there's not too much roster turnover for these teams. I redshirt as many people as possible because you guys know year one always sucks for these types of videos, at least when it comes to these teams. I mean, they're all Division II schools for crying out loud. We are losing a ton, dude. What the heck? Ferris State, definitely losing more guys than I would have liked. How about Lenore? Okay, we're losing some guys here too. So every team is practically going to get gutted. This is why I wanted to try and go for quantity this cycle, dude. I knew it, bro. Sometimes I'm like indirectly doing smart things. Like I just did it because I figured the team needed some depth, but it looks like we also are having to overhaul a lot of the roster because all these seniors for every single team, dude. What the heck? Give me some transfers. Okay, one for Adonis Williams. I like that. For Ferris State, 74 overall. Oh, Lenore! I don't know who their coach is, but dude, he hit the mother load out of the portal. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 guys, and they're all, what, freshmen and sophomores? Let's go. As for Pittsburgh State, not a soul. Dude, what's the Pittsburgh State coach doing, dude? Is he on his couch? Eating meatballs and watching the Kardashians? I mean, there's a lot better things you could be doing with your time, coach for Pittsburgh State. I forget what his name is. I made coaches for all 3 of these schools, but I don't remember off the top of my head. Maybe I'll figure it out later in the video after like a season or 2. Sunny days here for each of these coaches, and I'll be honest, I am not going to be like Gordon Gekko on Wall Street. I'm going to be conservative. I'm going to play it scared, okay? I just want to get both these guys, Edward and Jonathan. That's all I want for Ferris State. As for Pittsburgh State, it's kind of the same thing. Cameron, I really want to make sure I get him. I probably shouldn't even put that many points into him, but I'm going to. Jalen, we should easily get. He's got the cool bandana thing. And the Devin King, we're going to try and take him away from our fellow conference foe, the Colorado Mines, but honestly, we need him more Colorado, so screw off. Lastly, Lenore. Malcolm is our guy. 5,000 points. We are trailing. That is going to be a big-time W if we can come in there and swindle him. And then these 2 guys, Steve Brooks and Blake Carter, the next 2 highest overalls, just 2,500 points there. So going after 3 guys for Lenore and Pittsburgh State, but only 2 for Ferris State. So we'll see how things shake out. Hopefully good. Well, popsicles. This is not the start I was hoping for. Lenore did not get the cornerback. We did not even get Blake. Dude, that makes no sense. We had such a big lead for him. I mean, at least we got some guys down here, but Lenore, Sunny Day did not go well. What about, let's go to Ferris State next. Okay, we got Edward Griffith and Jonathan Perry, so both guys we really wanted. And then for Pittsburgh State, oh, let's go. Dude, Pittsburgh State's recruiting class is by far the best out of the 3. I don't even need to look. The way it started and the way it just finished on Sunny Day, we got Cameron Muncie, Jalen Martin, and Devin King. So yeah, dude, really happy with that. Lenore, though, we got shafted there, man. I mean, their class isn't awful. I've had worse first-year classes in a video before, and you gotta think about it, too. What's good for the chicken is good for the coop. Wait, is it the other way around? What's good for the coop is... I have no clue how that... I think it's what's good for the coop is good for the chicken. Something like that. I don't really need all 3 of these teams I'm taking over to become national title contenders. I just need one of them to, and the other 2 to just be decent top 25 teams. And so, yeah, I can't really be too upset with this. It's a solid first-year recruiting class. Ferris State's is also pretty similar to Lenore's, in my opinion. Now, I do think that there's a few more 65-plus overall players, but yeah, this class is not horrible either, so I'm pretty happy for Ferris State. Here it is, though, the crown jewel, the gem, the Eva Mendez, if you will. I mean, I don't want to, like, idolize this class that much. It's not like a lead or anything, but it's definitely the best out of the 3. I mean, they have the most 70 overalls, actually, with 3 of them. I think the other 2 don't even have a 70-plus overall, so I'm guessing that class will be ranked the highest, and it's actually not. Ferris is ranked the highest. Lenore is second, and Pittsburgh State is in last. I would flip that. I would go Pittsburgh State 1, Ferris 2, and then Lenore 3. But either way, dude, I am a pretty happy camper for 3 recruiting classes. I don't think we did that bad. Off-season workouts are finalized. Which team has been working hard? Ferris State. Holy cow, dude. They've got a +7 up here. Zahir Abdus Salam. This guy's been hammering like 20 protein shakes and 10 protein bars every single day while weightlifting 12 hours a day, man. Goodness gracious, yeah. Ferris State honestly doesn't look half bad. How about, ooh, Lenore? Honestly, all 3 of these teams should be pretty even. I think the separation will start to come when these recruiting classes, like, actually start to affect the team and are the team. But as of right now, all 3 of these teams should be around the same overall. But after looking at Pittsburgh State, too, I think that Ferris probably has the best team. That really means nothing, because as you guys saw last year, Harding had the best team, and they absolutely sucked. So I guess we will see what happens. For Ferris State, though, we got to recruit them some linebackers, bro. They have a lot of old guys here, and none of them are very good. So, yeah, Ferris State is going to need some linebackers. That's something we're going to have to recruit for them. Same thing for Pittsburgh State. They don't have a left outside linebacker, and they only have, oh, goodness gracious. Yeah, this is bad. Pittsburgh State, oh, my gosh. They only have, like, 3 linebackers that are not walk-ons on their team. Oh, God. Yeah, okay. So, linebackers for Pittsburgh Pittsburgh State and Ferris. And then for Coach Stewie and Lenore Ryan, or Renee, I don't really know how to pronounce it, but it has a cool name though, I will admit that. Sounds like one of those cool clothing brands, but regardless, they really need to get running backs, as you guys can see. This entire running back room is like a retirement home when it comes to college football standards. Like, the youngest guy is a person that's been in the program for 3 years, so we will need to get them some running backs, that's for sure. Looks like, once again, Harding will probably be the best team this year in the Conference USA. 7 games in, Pittsburgh State, we're 5-2, Ferris State 6-1, and Lenore Ryan, dude, they're 2-5, and I scheduled all FCS schools for them, and the other 2 schools just like last year, so that's not a great side for that. But we're worried about Pittsburgh State this year. This is the team that I'm going to be playing a game with, the Gorillas. Fun fact, you'd think that this team would be from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania? No, they are from Pittsburgh, Kansas, which I didn't even know existed, but oh man, it looks like they did lose to an FCS school themselves, Southeastern Missouri, but they did beat Colorado Mines and then Harding. Oh my gosh, dude, they gave them the shaft, holy cow. So far in the trail though, Coach Dieselberg of Pittsburgh State has done a phenomenal job. As you guys know, these guys really need a linebackers, and we already got 3 commits as of right now, and linebackers are pretty hard to commit, or just recruit in general. It feels like all the good ones always get targeted by the big time programs, and as of right now, Coach Dieselberg only can put 500 points into a recruit, so it's hard to win some battles, but yeah, I think he's doing a pretty good job recruiting this year, man. I'm a big fan of the class so far. We got a big game today, though. We're playing Grand Valley State, so a little state versus state battle, I guess you could say. We're around the same overall, so this game should be fun. Man, the defense is playing out of their minds right now. We're up 7-0. It's almost halftime. Kind of a strange game. I mean, both offenses really suck, so has not been much scoring, but hopefully you can change some of that right here. X, is that touchdown? Oh my gosh, catch McGarry. He's got some speed at tight end. I like that kid. Luke McGarry. Keep your eye on him. Holy cow, that was impressive. Huh, well, they scored a touchdown finally, so good for them. It's nice to see they're actually somewhat competent, but we need to get a touch right here. Get this game back to a 14-point lead. X, again? I think I should have thrown it. It's fine. Squares went up, and it doesn't matter. Good separation right there. Oh, he just dove through the... That was strange. Woo! Let's go! Okay, we're still up 7 points. Maybe I shouldn't be that excited because this game is far from over, but I think if we just get a first down right here, it should be GG's because our kicker sucks for this team, so we are in no way even close to field goal range. Is it going to be Luke McGarry, the tight end, on the out route? Is it? Yes, it is. Late. No, Lucas. Oh, bad boy. Dang it, dude. He was supposed to get to the first down marker and then get out of bounds. That did not happen. It's okay, because we're going to get this 4th down right here. I got to make sure I block enough humans, block the running back, get Lucas on that out route again. Hopefully he doesn't fudge up this time. Lucas, you're taking forever. Lucas, bad. Oh my god, he got bumped and then he stopped running his route. No, it's gonna stop. He's got forever to throw. Pick. Thank you. Oh, the defense has been so clutch today. Nice tiptoe, man. They have 5 turnovers. Oh, they deserve to lose. Let's go, boys. Good W. Jeez, man, the Gorillas definitely did not take that momentum to finish out the season. They finished 7-5, 3-4 in the American, but look at Lenore, man. They made a jump up. So did Ferris State. Okay, Harding is actually a top 25 team. It's the first top 25 team of the video, dude. Harding is carrying us right now, the conference at least, but yeah. Last year we had 1 bowl eligible team, and I think this year we're gonna have at least 3, even though Ferris State beat 4 or 5 FCS schools. I still think they'll make it. Lenore and Pittsburgh State, though, I don't think there's any chance. Let's get to the trail, though, starting with Pittsburgh State, the one that had their best recruiting class last year. This class is also super solid. They got a really good quarterback, Ryan Walker. This team really needed linebackers, and I think we addressed it. I mean, none of these guys are the highest overall, but this guy's name is Major, and he has dreads, so that's all. This guy's last name is Pond. There's some sweet names here, but we did get linebackers. They just aren't the highest overall, unfortunately. Maybe next year we'll have better luck in those high-profile recruiting battles, but yeah, I'm pretty happy with Pittsburgh State's class. And I think the same can be said about Ferris State. They also got a pretty solid quarterback for the future, Hubie Budra. I love that first name, Hubie. Sounds like a good name for a dog. I wish my name was Hubie. Also, Avery Lewis Jr., so they got a tight end, they got a Bew. I mean, this team needed linebackers too, and unfortunately, they've only got 2 as of right now. This guy's name is Vladimir. Ugh, I don't really like that. Hopefully he's not a spy or anything, but yeah, I'm pretty happy with how this class has started. And then lastly, in Lenore, the team, I kind of want to just put my arms around and hug it like a nice teddy bear, because they've really sucked this video. And their recruiting class last year was buns, but this one is way better, man. We got some running backs. They really needed that. They got Michael Brown, tight end up front. I mean, yeah, this recruiting class is way better so far than one last year. And I think there's only, what, 4 guys? So there's going to be some guys that we could potentially get excited to that can make this class look a lot better too, which is nice. Dude, so it's just Central Missouri and Harding that make a bowl game? You're telling me that Ferris State, I mean, I get it. Okay, they had 9 wins and 4 of them were against FCS schools, I think, but still, man, that blows. So I can't play either of these because, like I said, I'm not taking over either of these teams right now. It's honestly good, though, in a way. I'm not controlling either of them, and they're doing good on their own. So thank you, Central Missouri and Harding. Oh, they're playing Southern Miss. They literally played them last year. This year, they beat them, though. Let's go, Harding. A little revenge right there. Me likey. Then we'll see if Central Missouri can take down UT State. Lee Corso thinks they'll win, even though they are the worst team. So I guess only time will tell the New Mexico Albuquerque Bowl, and it is. Central Missouri kills them. Let's go. What a way to end the season, dude. Looking at the conference rankings, we are sitting at 8th. I don't know where we were last year. I completely forgot to check this thing, but yeah, we're 58.3 and the SEC's 12. So quite a distance, but I have confidence that we'll get there. Now, who do we got leaving the programs? Pittsburgh State and coach Dieselberg is losing Wyatt, and Reeves. No, God. I can't. He's not on my active team. I have to switch. Oh, okay. Give me a second. Now we're cooking. Come on, Reeves. Come on, buddy. Okay, yep, he wants to play period. I don't care what it is. You could have played next year, bro. I don't know why you didn't give me a chance, okay? And then Wyatt Cunningham, come on, man. You're a good right guard. We need you. And he's gone, too. Oh, my gosh. Well, the good news is for Coach that there's only 4 guys graduating. Unfortunately, these guys are some of our best players, but those 2 transfers, man, that kind of blows. As for Ferris State, many more graduates, but no transfers, which is nice. Honestly, these teams aren't losing nearly as many guys as they did last year, which is very, very helpful to the Cavs. And then Lenore Ryan, they are by far losing the most. Holy cow. Got this guy Cyrus Rice transferring, apparently. That sucks. And then look at all these graduates. Didn't they have a bunch of guys graduate last year, too? Oh, man. There's a youth movement going on here, and I'm not a fan of it, because recruiting for Lenore has been the worst out of the 3 so far. Now, their class this year is better, so that should help us out, but yeah, this sucks, dude. I was hoping all 3 of the schools wouldn't have that many guys leaving. Come on, transfers, and oh my god, what am I looking at, dude? You might as well put a bunch of Kiwi on the screen. I don't want either of these guys. 47 and 49 overall? That is literally insulting. No. Ferris State's also got one of them, too. I don't want this 42 overall Brett Davis. I will take this guard, though. Brandon Hanna. I will take him. And then what about Lenore Rye? Whoa, dude. They had the most guys leave and nobody's transferred here? Okay, Sunny Day has arrived. And honestly, the most interesting one has to be Ferris State because they have an 80 overall. Actually, 2 of them on their board. KJ Peck and Kiananin Talamalu or something like that. I wish I could get both these guys and Michael, but it's just not possible, man. So I'm just going after both them. We should honestly get both. I'm putting a lot of points into KJ especially, so we shall see. For Pittsburgh State, though, it should be the easiest out of the 3, in my opinion. Only got 2 guys, and we should be able to get both. I'd be honestly surprised if we don't. If we don't, I'll be very sad. And then lastly, for Lenore, this one also makes me sad, because I really want to get Jotty Smith, or even EJ would be kind of cool, but maybe we'll get lucky for EJ, but we already have a tight end commit, so there's no point, so I'm just going after Akeem Vines and also Greg Waters. Honestly, I feel like we should be able to get all 6 guys that we're going after in total. If we don't, I will be upset. Coach Stewie for Lenore just got an upgrade. That's always a good sign, usually. Oh, yeah, let's go. We got Gregory and Arkeem, both guys for Lenore. Come on, big money. Both guys for Pittsburgh State. Both guys for Pittsburgh State. Last but not least, Ferris. Give me the 280+ overalls. Give me the 280+ overalls. Let's go! KJ Peck and Kanin Talamola. Wow, let's go, man. Yeah, we got everybody we wanted. Giving Pittsburgh State the highest ranked class. Interesting. Lenore's down here, 284. And then where's Ferris State at? Oh, yikes. They're all the way at 104. But honestly, when it comes to 3 stars and 2 stars, it's all about numbers and how many of them you sign. So these rankings usually don't mean much until you get to the 4 and 5 star range. But yeah, I'm pretty happy with all 3 classes. I mean, top to bottom, Lenore's isn't really bad at all. 12 guys, like, I'm pretty happy with theirs. Pittsburgh State's class is really good top to bottom, too. They really needed some linebackers. They definitely addressed that. And who I think has the best class out of the 3 is Ferris State. Now, they didn't sign the most guys, which is why their class is ranked the lowest, but top to bottom, the top especially, the top is so good, dude. They got 470+ overalls, quarterback of the future, a stud defensive end, and an insanely good JUCO guard. How is Lenore looking for year 3? And honestly, not bad. They've been the only team I've had so far that had an above 500 season, at least I think. So that might change this year. Like, their team's honestly really not that bad. Same thing with Pittsburgh State. I think they had more top quality with Devin Williams and also Bill Jackson II, but this team's also not bad. I feel like we're doing a pretty solid job looking at this roster. Yeah, I'm a big fan, especially of their offense. It looks like they have some pieces there. And then Ferris State. Oh, dude, this team's cooking. This team's by far the best out of the three. I would not be shocked if this team could potentially challenge Harding for the Conference USA title this year. It would not shock me at all. This team is incredible. Holy cow, yeah. Ferris State, they got something in their water up there in Michigan because this team is yoked. Their quarterback is Marian Yabrowski. I think that's how you pronounce that. I don't know. He's from in-state Michigan. They also have their quarterback of the future too, Hubie Boudreaux. Their quarterback room is pretty good. Honestly, so is Pittsburgh State's. They got Cardell Williams, redshirt junior. He'll be the starter for the next 2 years, though. You got Eric Dudak, redshirt freshman. They got this guy they recruited, Ryan Walker. So they also have a pretty good quarterback room for the future. Can't say the same about Lenore, though. They have this Carson Black guy with a cool goatee. Kind of looks like my dad from 10 years ago. And then, yeah, besides that, there's not much youth here. So Lenore definitely needs to get a quarterback for their future because the other teams definitely have theirs. And the experts think that Harding's going to be the best team once again. Central Missouri in second place, whereas Ferris is an 86. The Gorillas are an 83, and then Lenore is an 81. What are these overalls down here? So the lowest overall in the conference right now is a 79. Like, we can work with that, but these team prestiges are all, like, pretty low, so we need to try and bump those bad boys up pretty soon, but it looks like Ferris State is the best team. We'll see if they end up winning the league. So far, it doesn't look like that has been the case. Even though Ferris State, it looks like they are in third, their offense has been really stinking good. They're actually ranked. Whoa, how are they the only... Okay, there's 3 teams ranked in the top 25. What is going on? I'm a big fan of this situation. Pittsburgh State, though, and Lenore, they have really both struggled, man, unfortunately. For Ferris State, though, on their recruiting trial, I think it's gone pretty well. I'm not gonna lie, I've been pretty, like, disappointed with how I've recruited for all 3 of these teams. I'm probably gonna use all these teams for another year after this year and then transition to new teams, but yeah, next year I need to try and go after more quality because I feel like I'm just getting a bunch of depth and I don't really know how much it helps us out for the future. Like, the floor of these teams will be really high, but their ceiling for all 3 of these teams I'm taking over won't be that high either, so I don't know. Kind of in a predicament. Coach Furfel, though, has a big game today for his Ferris State Bulldogs. They are playing Colorado Mines at home. This should be a win because Ferris State's quite a bit better than Colorado, so guys, just do not get upset. That's all I ask. Yep, they are cooking. 4th and 1 is going to be a touchdown. Yep, I told you, dude. What kind of horrible defense was that? I think he was manned up, and he just got lost in the sauce by the tight end. As conference commissioner, so far this game has gone exactly to plan. Colorado, you just got to lose this bit. I mean, Ferris is up 14-0. Let's keep it rolling, dude. X, maybe? Oh, gosh, this is awkward. Oh, circle. I can throw that right. Yes, touchdown. Way to get separation. Hedgecock, I think. That's an awesome last name. As conference commissioner, I don't want to say that I fixed the games, but this has been just, I don't even need to fix anything, bro. Like, this has been a butt whooping. Like, 27-7. Let's score again for Ferris State. It should be GG's. X, maybe? Nope. X does not mark the spot. This triangle? Yes, it does. Let's go. You counted inbounds, right? Good job, Nate Anderson. Yeah, this game's GG's, bro. And afterwards, we got some recruiting news. Zach Graves is going to Toledo. We lost another guy, too, to Rutgers. I mean, at least he picked up 2 commits, but like, whoa, after a win like that, you'd think that the guys on your board wouldn't go to other schools, but happened to 2 of them. That sucks. It's all right, though, because Ferris State, Coach Furfel, finished 11-1 and should make the playoff as the 12 because there's no freaking conference championship game, unfortunately, for the Conference USA. I wish there was because I'd play it. But Harding finishes 2nd, Central Missouri. So we have 3 top 25 teams right now. But after that, though, it falls off quite a bit. So like I said, I think I'm going to go 1 more year with Lenore, Pittsburgh State, and then Ferris State. Try and get them all a really good recruiting class for their future. And then I'm going to take over Colorado, Kutztown, and Grand Valley State. I think that's going to be the strategy. I got to see you balled out for Ferris State, though, this year. Marian Hebrowski, this guy with the sweet last name, 36 touchdowns, 6 interceptions. Good job, Marion. That's such a cool way to spell both of his first and his last name. They ran the ball pretty efficiently, too. It looks like they leaned more towards the pass, but they definitely ran it effectively. And then receiving, Cam Hedgecock. This guy's last name, I need to use that for a coach. It's so funny. Malik got hurt, though, which sucks because he's their best player overall-wise than Brennan. This team just has a lot of weapons on it, dude. It's surprisingly good for a third-year team. Jelani Willis was their leading tackler. The most TFLs was Tag Bonema and then Corey Walker, and then the most sacks was also Tag and then Corey as well. So those 2 guys were studs up front. So with all their success, Ferris State is going to make the playoff as the 12th seed. I don't anticipate them going very far. The good news is we can recruit 4 stars for the rest of this video. And if they can somehow beat Baylor, we can recruit 5 stars. So Ferris State, just pull off one upset, man. That's all I'm asking. Okay, I don't know what's transpiring on the field at this very moment, but I am a huge advocate for it. Let's just keep doing what we're doing, guys. This is awesome, man. Let's win. Just run it right at them. We're bigger, stronger, tougher, more physical in the Conference USA. Let's go. I have no idea what's going on, dude. I need like a picture book to explain this to me, because I don't think words can do it justice. I don't know how we're up 25 points. But let's just keep doing what we're doing, man. Okay, he's passing. Interception time, please. Yes, pick, let's go! 31. I thought he was about to come in there and swoop in for the INT. I'll give Baylor this. They are trying to make things interesting, but, I mean, they just dug such a big hole. 1 first down, and it should be GG's X, please. First let's go. I don't know how we just went, but I'll take it, man. On to the next run against Ohio State. I'm sure we'll get curb stopped, but we're going to try our best. I don't know how this keeps happening. We're already in the red zone of the first drive of the game. Let's just score right here. X. Oh, that's touchdown. Easy, dude. I really don't think we're going to win this game, but I'm very, very encouraged by us scoring on the first drive of the game. That is a great sign. Dude, what is happening? We still have a lead. We're up 7 in the 3rd quarter. Good news for them is it looks like they're going to score to tie the game up. Devin Brown is trying to lead them down the field. We'll see if we can get a stopper here, defense. Okay, he's going in motion. It's going to be a run. It's going to be a run, yep. Quarterback run. Devin Brown and no one. What the heck kind of defense was that, dude? Putrid. Oh, my gosh. Okay, it's tied late. I still don't know how this is happening. Okay, just don't let them get into field goal range. Defense is as simple as that, and we can maybe try and steal this game in overtime or something. Okay. A lot of slants. A lot of oh, pick. I threw it to me. Let's go. Yes, okay. We have a chance to get a field goal and steal this game. Dude, I don't know how we keep winning. X. Oh, yep, that's even more yards. I think that should definitely be a field goal range. I know our kicker probably sucks, but if he misses this, then demote him to the soccer team or something, bro. Like, this should be a kick that should be makeable. No doubt about it. I don't care that it's iced. It's right up the middle. There's no chance this doesn't go in. Yeah, thank you. Our kicker's actually, he's not that bad for Ferris State. All right, I still don't know how this team keeps winning 2 around in the semis. So my final time, we're taking out the luck of the Irish. I mean, I don't know how we didn't lose last round. Maybe we'll win this round. Doesn't really matter because our conference isn't #1 out of all of them, but this is a fun little run we're going on with the Ferris State. I can't lie about that. And it looks like they're going to score their first drive of the game. Hopefully it's not a touchdown, though, because that would really suck. They're actually running in the backfield more. Missed him, and everybody got pancaked. Dude, dang it, not a good start. The game's close. I mean, we're only on 7 points. Even chance to tie right here. Let's just make it happen. X late, X late, X late. That was a laser, dude. Caden Morris with 2 hits. It keeps tied the 2nd quarter. Dude, I don't know. It doesn't make any sense, man. There's no point of even trying to understand it. Just accept it for what it is. We're up 7 points in the 4th quarter. If we get a stop right here, it's GG's. We're on to the natty. Pick! Yep! What are they doing? The exact same way to end the game as last round against Ohio State with a pick, dude. Oh my goodness. I don't understand it, dude. This is the definition. I mean, hey, it is March, so maybe March Madness, some weird voodoo things going on here with basketball and football colliding. I don't know what it is, too, but we're on to the natty. Will the road end here? You know, I thought it would end against Ohio State, and probably should have ended against Baylor, even though we beat the crap out of them early on. So I don't know what to expect at this point, dude. This team just feels like a team of destiny, so nothing would surprise me. I shouldn't be surprised at this point. Tie game in the 2nd quarter. We're playing really good football. We'll see if the defense can get a stop right here, though. Okay, Drew Aller's keeping it. He's pitching it backwards, picking up, score. No, why would you just jump on the ball? You gotta scoop and score that, man. That could have been 6. And we can get 7 right here, man, after that turnover. I don't understand it, man. 86 overall team. They were just playing out of their minds, man. It's not like it was a one-hit wonder or anything, bro. It just tells you that it's March, dude. And the madness has begun. Triangle? Oh. Well, okay. Maybe the madness stopped. And he got trucked, too. That was inaccurate, though. I don't think that was my fault. I think Mr. Harbinowski, I never can pronounce it right. That was just inaccurate. It looked like it was open. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. Like, the biggest deficit we faced is the entire playoff run, but we're not giving up, boys. We're only down 10. It's okay. That interception really screwed us, though, because we could tie the game right here, potentially, because we were already in field goal range, but it is what it is. That's the past. Can I move forward? X. Oh, gosh. I don't know what to do. Oh, yep. X late. Perfect. There we go. Okay, we're going to have to get a stop, though, defense. Yikes. We did not get a stop. They're in the red zone. This is looking pretty dark. I think the time still allows us to get the ball back, but we have to get a stop here. No first downs. Oh my good. Dude, everybody. Dude, the guy's like 6'6", so we couldn't That's bad. I think it's GG's now, dude. Gosh dang it. Oh, he's passing right here. What the heck? Pick! What are they doing? Let's go. What is going on, dude? Is he throwing the game? Oh my God. What is happening? Circle? Yes, that's a laser. Let's go. Oh, no, he dropped. Oh, wow. Dude, really? That's how the Cinderella run's gonna end? That's some heebie-jeebie BS, dude. Oh my goodness, that's how we lose. Man, that sucks. Did everybody else in our conference do pretty well in their bowl games? Harding played Southern Miss. Isn't that the third straight season? That's just bizarre. Colorado lost to Fresno, and then Central Missouri barely lost to Kansas. So I consider that, I mean, it's obviously successful because of how Ferris State did. But does it move us up in the conference prestige? It does not. We're still around 54, and the SEC is at 14. So yeah, still a little ways away, that's for sure. On to the offseason. We'll do Pittsburgh State first, because I honestly felt like they would do better this year. They did not. Devon's coming back, though, which is good news for them. How many guys do they have leaving? A decent amount, honestly, which kind of sucks, but there's not too many. This guy's name is Jordiello. Definitely did not pronounce that right, but oh, Young Bear, they got some sweet names at Pittsburgh State. And then as for Lenore, I mean, man, they suck this year, and they still have a lot of guys graduating. Not exactly ideal, but the good news is I think they have a pretty solid recruiting class this year, so hopefully, yeah, we definitely should be able to replace some of these guys. Lastly, Ferris State, who just went to the national title game. I still can't get over that, dude. They got 3 draft picks, not surprising. Hedge He's gonna go light it up, man, in the NFL. And then the graduates, oh my goodness, dude, they're getting gutted too. I mean, it's not really shocking. They were the best team in this conference this year, so it makes sense that they had a lot of veterans, but yeah, this is not great, man, because a lot of these guys were very pivotal to that national title run, so that's unfortunate. Sunny day has risen, and unfortunately for Pittsburgh State, they can only use 10,000 points. I think the other 2 schools actually have, like, more than that, I'm pretty sure. So we're just gonna go after the top 2 guys, Jonathan Rodabot and Eugene Mixon. They're actually, like, pretty solid players. Having a good kicker in sim feels like it's pretty important from my experience. I mean, there's some guys down here we could still potentially get that they have a lead for, but yeah, these 2 guys, I'm just gonna try and prioritize them. I don't want to try and spread too much love and not get anyone. That happens too often. As for Coach Flurful and the Bulldogs, we're going after Josh, Chris, and Jalen. 3 team needs, I'm pretty sure, and Remy, I don't know if he's a junior or a sophomore. Even if he is a sophomore, I'd still rather get the 68 and 67 freshmen at those positions. So that's what we're doing for Ferris State, but they have 15,000 points, man. I wish I could have the save for frickin' Pittsburgh. Finally, for Lenore, this is how we're rolling. Drew, we really want Zion. We should be able to get putting 1,000 points into 71 overall. And then Ebenezer Banks, we're going to go after him instead of Davod because we have less of a deficit. And then these 2 guys down here, I don't really care for too much. I mean, it'd be nice to get them. That's why I'm putting some points. But honestly, I'm feeling pretty good about getting the guys that I want for all 3 of these teams. So I think it should go well. And it went well for Lenore. Okay, this is a good sign. I mean, we didn't get the cornerback at the bottom who I put points into, but I really couldn't care less. Okay. What about Pittsburgh State? There's a lot. Oh, it's got Ferris on here too. That's a glitchy glitch, right? We got the 2 guys at the top though. That's who we went after for Pittsburgh State, and then Ferris State. Okay, is it still gonna be a glitchy glitch? Yeah. Oh, actually, what? There's a lot of guys that committed. Okay, yeah, we got a lot. Oh, it's because some names went twice, so that's confusing. My eyes are tripping right now. I'm just gonna look at the final class. Honestly, for Lenore, like this is probably one of the better classes we've had so far this video. Like they desperately need it. This guy's last name is Boner, I think. Maybe it's Bonner. I don't know. It'd be kind of cool if it was Boner, but regardless, point is this team desperately needs all the talent and all the love possible, and I think that we filled some of their needs, man, even though I think next year's class for all 3 of these teams is super vital. Yeah, I mean, Pittsburgh State's class is really solid, like, quality-wise, but they just don't have enough guys. The good news is, like, the last 2 classes have really been quality. They got some receivers down here, but yeah, I think it just really comes down to next year's class, man. Like, we're gonna have to hit some home runs. Like, these guys aren't horrible players, but we just need more of them, if that makes sense. Like the 70-plus overall variety. Oh my goodness, dude, Ferris State's class. Like, this is what I'm talking about. Like, the depth is fine. We just need more, like, high-end players. Like, I feel like we're doing a pretty good job building a base. Now we need to build, like, the pyramid part, if that makes sense. Like, the cool little triangle at the top. So, yeah, next year we need to go after some big dogs with high overalls, but I'm pretty happy with the 3 classes. Like, these guys aren't all horrible players. And I just remembered we can recruit 4 and 5 stars next year. Now, don't get ahead of yourself. Like, I don't think any of these guys will be landing that many 5 stars, if any, but Lenore had the 93rd, Ferris the 98th, and Pittsburgh State is somewhere down here, I believe. Oh my goodness, why are they so low? Why are they at 120? I thought Pittsburgh State had a better class than Ferris. I mean, like I said, it's all about numbers, though, so I guess it somewhat makes sense. Here it is, the final year I will be taking over Ferris State with Coach Furful. At least I hope it's the final year. This seems like a really solid once again. Now, there are some depth issues, like at running back. They really need some help here, but there's a lot of top-end quality. They only have, oh my gosh, dude, their running backs insane, though. Jalen Buckley is an absolute dude. But with how small Ferris State's recruiting class was last year, we definitely need need to load up with some studs for them. That is obvious. As for Pittsburgh State, I don't think this team's as good as Ferris, so Ferris will probably be the top dog of the 3 puppies that we're taking over for the final year, but this team isn't, like, awful. Like, there's definitely some things that we could improve on. Before we leave Coach Dieselberg, like, we really need some receivers with some youth, because there's only 3 freshman-ish receivers on the team. Everybody else is juniors and seniors, but the receiver room is definitely talented. It's just they're a little old. And then as for Lenore, I think we have the best recruiting class out of the 3 for them, but this team is still probably the worst. I think there's quite a drop-off from Ferris State to Pittsburgh State, and then Lenore is probably, yeah, it's around that Pittsburgh State territory. There's some good depth pieces here, but yeah, this team is very old, so we need to inject some more youthfulness into this roster, especially in offensive line. Like, there's some good young players here. It's just there's not much depth, especially on the right side with, you know, seniors and juniors here. So Lenore, we need offensive linemen. That is for sure. We got to help them out up front. How is the coverage shaking over this year? Ferris is definitely not as good. I think that's kind of expected. Harding's up to an 86. Central Missouri's an 88, bro. They're doing their thing. Lenore's an 83. Colorado's an 84. Pittsburgh's an 86. Grand Valley's an 83. I mean, every team is an 80 plus overall, which is really good. So we have a really good, like, floor. But if we could just make Pittsburgh State, Lenore, and Ferris State's futures really bright, because Central Missouri and Harding are taking care of business, bro. If we can just do that and then get Colorado, Grand Valley State, and Kutztown going, I mean, yeah, I think we can get to the best conference in the country pretty soon, honestly. I'm pretty encouraged by what I'm seeing right now. I don't like what I'm seeing at this moment, though. How is Lenore and Pittsburgh State both in last place? It's the final game of the season, and they are in 7th and 8th place. Now, the good news is there's other teams that are doing pretty well by themselves, but, dude, I might have to, like, hold on to one of these teams. I really just want to try and rebuild 2 teams next time so I can focus and recruit a little bit better, but I don't know, dude. I think I'm going to, but we'll see. I mean, 5 and 6 for Ferris State. Like, every single team I'm controlling right now is below 500. Just yuck. The good news is, though, that recruiting's by far been the best so far this video. I focused a lot more on quality for all 3 of these classes, and especially Lenore's, I'm pretty happy with it. It's a lot smaller than the other 2, I think. Yeah, it's definitely the smallest, but we really needed offensive line and cornerback, and we ended up getting a really good quarterback, Mekhi Willis, and we still got some offensive linemen we should be able to get on signing day. So I'm pretty happy with all 3 classes. I'll show you guys the other 2. Like, Pittsburgh State's is looking pretty sexy. I'm very thrilled with how it's going. It's a lot bigger than Lenore's, but it does have a little bit less quality at the bottom. Like, I think the lowest overall, yeah, 64 athlete Javon McCone, but I think that Ferris State's class might take the cake. Even though they lost this Kyler Wart guy, sucks. Screw you, Kyler. This class is incredibly good. Now, also something else I forgot to mention, all 3 of them have like a 70 plus overall quarterback in them, so they'll have a quarterback for the future. So I think I might, yeah, I'm probably am. All 3 of these recruiting classes I think are a really good core for the future. So I think next year I'm going to go after Kutztown and also Grand Valley State. But yeah, this team especially, dude, they're going to be set up quite beautifully for the future. It's a big game this week, though, for Lenore. It's also a big game for Central Missouri. They're a top 10 team, and they could make the playoff if they end up winning this game. But I kind of want to play spoiler at the same time, but I am conference commissioner, so I should probably let Central Missouri win. I'm just going to try and win for Lenore, man. They've been crap the entire video. Really not going great in any way, shape, or form, man. We're already down 7 points, and they have the ball back on the red, so this is not starting very strong. It's a run. Oh, it's a... What in the heck? That was a triple option? They're running the triple option over there in Central Missouri? What the heck? It worked. This is an absolute disaster. We only have 1 first down. They're not that much better than us, right? It might be like a Ferris State situation last year where they play way above their overall. Either way, though, defense, just try to give me some life right here, man. Okay, rounding up the middle. Neil! No, dude, I thought I could get there. Dude, that Bangura guy, Bangura, is really good for Central Missouri. I like their uniforms. Man, we made a comeback. Let's go. I mean, we're still at 10 points, and unfortunately, this is not a movie, so a miracle is not going to occur, but it'd be kind of cool if it did, though. Come on, White! Launch it! Oh, yeah, he caught it, dude. Frick. Well, we didn't get bent over in the second half. We actually battled back, so I'm pretty impressed. Good job, Lenore. So that means that Central Missouri will end up making the playoff as the 12th seed, play Kansas State. Since I'm not controlling them, I'm not actually going to play this game. I'm just going to simulate it and see if they can somehow pull off this upset. I can't get over the fact that none of the 3 teams I'm using are actually in a bowl game this year. That's just so sadness. And Central Missouri, oh, they lost by 10. I mean, it was a valiant effort. Can't really be too upset, but once again, Harding has been like a top 25 team like every single season, bro. Like, So good for them. We'll see if they can beat Georgia Southern. And they do by 7. Man, they've been so consistent, man. Harding, they're doing a better job than I am for these 3 teams, dude. Whoever their coach is. Great job to you, man. And then Grand Valley State, they made their first bowl game. They're playing at Service Academy. I don't know how this is going to go. The triple options, a cheat code. And they win by 19. So 2-1 in the bowl games for the Conference USA. I will take it. Onwards to the offseason, the final offseason with these 3 teams probably. How do they suck so much? Pittsburgh State, like they were the worst out of the 3. They Devin Williams and Cardell Williams, bro. They're like kind of similar. You know, they both have dreads, but a quarterback and a wide receiver, we had that connection and we can only win 4 games. It just doesn't make any sense, man. The good news is there's not too many graduates down here, but they are still losing their best 2 players, which is never good. As for Ferris State, they're losing, oh my goodness, Sam, no. Okay, well, adios, Mr. Crawford. That sucks. And then Jalen Buckley and Bilal Kone. Dude, like Ferris State was the best out of the 3 teams. I don't know why all 3 teams sucked. I didn't think any of them were like that bad, but clearly it did not matter, man. There was just something missing on the field, but they are losing quite a bit. And then Lenore Rainey or Rhine, they're not losing any draft picks, but they are losing some of their best players. Honestly, I don't know who's set up the best for the future out of the 3 teams. I think it really depends on this recruiting class that we have coming up and how things end up on signing day, but yeah, we'll see. I will say though, signing day for Ferris should not be stressful at all. Like, I don't see a world where we don't get all 4 of the guys left, and all 4 of the guys left like some of the lower overalls on the entire board, so it should go pretty well for Ferris State. It's kind of the same thing for Pittsburgh State. Like, I don't really want to go after Cam Curry. There's really no point. He's only 64 overall, and we don't really have much of a lead for him. I'd rather just seal the deal with Jeremy, DeAndre, and for sure get Chuck's Averett, because we really need receivers for them. So yeah, this Chuck's guy, sweet first name, and he's a 4-star. Want him. And then lastly, but certainly not least, Lenore Rainey. They definitely have the most stressful out of the 3. I mean, we should be able to get all 3 of these guys. I don't know, though. There's battles for all 3, so maybe we'll get shafted. I don't know. I'm kind of risking it for the biscuit, spreading the points around as much as I am. I really hope this does not backfire. Sometimes it pays off to risk that biscuit, dude. Let's go. We got Jeremiah, Kendall Cochran, and Reagan Cooper. That's a really good way to end the recruiting cycle for Lenore. And then Ferris State, what? I don't know how we did not get Kiaki Kalakia, but the Hawaiish, I'm guessing that's what he is going to TCU. And then Pittsburgh State, we got Chuck Averett. We got all the guys we wanted. So all in all, besides the Hawaiish leaving us, we got everybody we wanted, which is very, very happiness. I don't know how Ferris State doesn't have the best class. Lenore is at 65. They didn't sign a single 4 or a 5-star. Pittsburgh State is in the 46s, and I think that Ferris is in the top 30s, if I were to guess. Oh my gosh, are they really this high? 17! Oh, great way to cap off their recruiting class, but yeah, you guys have already seen the guys they're bringing in. Ferris State definitely has the best class. The thing I'm most happy about, though, if you guys remember, is every single one of these classes, they have like a 70-plus overall quarterback. So they will have a quarterback in the future for each of these 3 teams, because we will no longer be the sheriff and deputy of these 3 programs. We are moving on to greater pastures. So here we are with Coach Hedgecock and Kutztown, and I'll be honest, this roster is really not that bad. I mean, I've been pretty impressed with how the rest of the conference is done. Now, there are some weaknesses on this team. Like, they desperately need linebackers, like, so bad. Like, all their linebackers are seniors, so we're gonna have to recruit some linebackers for the Kutztown. And it's kind of the same thing for Coach Louie and Grand Valley State. Like, this team's not horrible. It's not bad by any means, so there are some holes on the roster. The defensive line is really bad. It's like, it's so pitiful, man. It's really rough. Like, they only got like 3 guys that are halfway decent at defensive end, and then the defensive tackle room is just so thin, man. So we need to recruit some defensive line for Grand Valley State, and we need to recruit some linebackers from Mr. Kutztown. Looking at our conference again, I changed my mind. I gotta take over another team, man. I don't know if I did a good enough job with the 3 teams we took over, like Ferris State, Lenore, and Pittsburgh State, but I have confidence I'll recruit better with these 3 teams. I'm going to change up my strategy, try and go after more quality, since these teams already have decent depth. They're not starting as like a 60 overall, so we'll see how things go this year, but per usual, Harding's at the top. So is Central Missouri, even though they're a little bit worse. Harding, though, they're doing pretty solid themselves, but yeah, we will see how things shake out, but recruiting is a thing that we are definitely going to have to improve at if we want to be better than the SEC sometime soon. Well, Ferris State and Harding are off to a 7-0 start. It sucks I can't play like the Conference USA games early in the season. Like, the earliest you actually play an in-conference game is like week 8 or week 9. It's so stupid. I absolutely hate it. But Kutztown's 5-2. Grand Valley State's 5-2. Colorado is 3-4. I'm gonna play with Colorado this week, but so far, honestly, it's not that bad. Lenore, though, dude. Oh my god, how are they 0-7? They lost to an FCS school. Okay, well, clearly I did not do a good enough job with Lenore, even though I think I did. I think in a couple years, you guys will start to see those 3 teams I just had hopefully separate a little bit. But for Coach Martellini on the recruiting trail, it's gone off to a pretty solid start. start, I'd say. I mean, we don't have too many commits, but we have 6 commits, and one of them's a fullback, so it kind of weighs down the average a little bit. But we do have some studs up here like Deontay Timms, and there's still plenty of guys that we're probably going to get, so I'm not really too worried about recruiting this year for Colorado. I think they're going to do a pretty decent job. Okay, Colorado, you don't want to be the first team to lose to Lenore. Played at home. I mean, this should be a W, even though Lenore is the better team, but they're 0-7. They lost to an FCS school. I don't think they could beat anybody with a pulse. Well, it hasn't got off to the best start, but only down 3 points, so it's not like insurmountable or anything. We see a touch right here. Little motion thingy. Oh, this guy's a southpaw. Circle! Southpaw! Yeah! Oh, how did he catch that? Was strange. The defense got us a stop, so we actually have a chance to extend this lead to 11 before the half. We gotta take full advantage of it, lads. X, maybe? Oh, no. Triangle's easy, dude. Their cornerbacks are so trash, man. I feel bad because, like, this is a team that I tried to build. Clearly, at the moment for year 5, I did not do a very good job for Lenore. I'm sorry, guys. They still haven't scored. It's the exact same score, man. Oh, my gosh. Just 1 first down. Let's just get this game over with, and I'll just forget that it ever happened, man. Oh, man, Lenore. And out to the right side. First down? There we go. Good job, Mr. Marshall. Yeah, it's GG's. Colorado might be able to make a bowl game after this win, possibly. Yeah, they just might. 6-6. I do think I scheduled a couple FCS schools for all the 3 teams I took over, which is why it's even more embarrassing for Lenore, and yeah, I did. Only 1, though, for Colorado, so maybe they'll get lucky or something, but Ferris State, they went undefeated, man. They went 12-0. So they're going to be in the playoff. Cuts-down 7-5, and Grand Valley State 6-6. So, I mean, the worst team was Lenore, the entire conference this year, which just sucks, man. There is some good news on the recruiting trail, though. Grand Valley State's class is basically over with. I'm pretty happy with it. You know, it's very difficult to recruit with these mods. When you're recruiting for 3 different teams, trying to decipher what to go after, I get very confused with these types of videos, but I'm trying to do my best, and I feel like this recruiting class isn't bad for Grand Valley. And I kind of feel the same about Kutztown. Like, these recruiting classes have a lot more 68, 69, 70s. There's some 67s down here, but I feel like I'm doing a pretty decent job with these 2. And Colorado's is pretty solid, too. So, I mean, yeah, I'm pretty happy with recruiting. I don't think it's too bad. I mean, it's hard when you're only a level 5 coach, so you can't go after the top guys you want to, but I feel like we did a decent job. Well, apparently Kutztown, Grand Valley, and Colorado, none of them made a bowl game. I don't know how that's possible. Especially Kutztown, I finished 7-5. I don't get that at all. I'm just going to simulate these 3 games, and we'll see if Ferris State can pull off an upset in the playoff. That'd be kind of funny. I mean, they made a national title run a few years ago. Oh, they lost by 10 against Florida State. That sucks. Harding is ranked in the top 25. We'll see. Oh, my goodness, dude. They destroyed Georgia State. That's a good showing for the Conference USA. And then Central Missouri versus Hawaii. Honestly, I think Central Missouri should win this game. Maybe I'm naive, and yeah, I guess I am naive. Dang it, dude. Off-season time, and for Kutztown, the only guy leaving that's really that great is Tyler Douglas, 7th round draft pick. No wonder they were pretty decent. They had some weapons on offense, but yeah, they are losing quite a bit, but hopefully the recruits we have coming in should be able to replace them in the future. As for Colorado, kind of the same thing. They have 1 draft pick. They're losing some offensive weapons, so I don't know, man. I feel like we're doing a better job with our first recruiting class, so some of these guys shouldn't be too hard to replace, especially this Rodney guy. Like, that guy can transfer. We don't need him. And then last, but certainly, I guess you could say at least Grand Valley State. Mackay is not getting drafted, which is kind of shocking. They had some good players here too, but they sucked a little bit this year. I think they were the 2nd worst team in the Conference USA, but hopefully we could change that for the future. Yes! Thank you! They actually get a really good transfer. I've been missing out on these. I have not gotten a single transfer since like the first year of this video, I think it was, but the other 2 teams did not get one though, which really sucks, but that's a big pickup for Grand Valley State because this kid's gonna be a dude. Same day for Kutztown. Thankfully, it's not very complicated. Just 5,000 points into the top 2 guys. I mean, this class is gonna shape up to be really good, and it's the exact same thing for Grand Valley State. Just 5,000 points for the top 2 guys, and that should be their class. Finally, for Coach Martellini, it is not the same. I mean, it's the same, but it's different at the same time. Like, there's 2 guys that we really want, Markel and Jordan, but the rest of these guys, I just don't have enough points to go after. I mean, we should be able to pick up at least one of them, hopefully. I mean, we really need a kicker, but this guy's a JUCO, so kind of like, what's the point of getting him? So, yeah, just Markel and Jordan. If I could just get all 6 of the guys I'm going after in total, I will be very happy. Yes, okay, for Colorado and Coach Martellini, we got both guys. This doesn't look like we got anybody else, though. It's kind of sucks. And at Grand Valley State, we got both. And what? We didn't get Kayshawn Rooney Jr. for Kutztown? Oh my gosh. So that makes this the class for Colorado. I mean, it could have been so much better, dude. We got so shafted with none of the other guys actually committing that we didn't go after, but it's still a pretty solid class. This guy's name is Pig. That's awesome, but yeah. This kid, Deontay Timms, looks like a superstar in the making, bro. He is going to be an absolute stud for Colorado. Grand Valley State's class doesn't really have, like, that tip-top dog dog like Colorado has, but it does have a few more commits, 2 more at the bottom. I feel like this is a pretty solid first-year class for GVSU. Like, this, yeah, pretty decent core to build on. And then lastly, probably the best class out of the 3 touchdowns. I mean, this class is really solid, dude. The lowest overall is a 67. They got some 70s up here. I mean, all 3 classes I feel like have pretty solid depth. And just like with the other 3 programs you took over before, the recruiting should only get better. So I feel like this is a pretty decent start to these 3 classes. Touchdowns got to be ranked the highest, though, if I were to guess. Yeah, 49th. They got some 4 stars. Good for touchdown. You also got, I mean, are they that far down here? Oh my gosh, dude, please tell me. Okay, 99th. Oh my goodness. Great Valley was 113. Oh my gosh. Honestly, my personal rankings would probably be touchdown first, Colorado second, then Grand Valley like a close third. I think Grand Valley is pretty close to Colorado's class. I don't think they're too far apart. It's just Colorado has that dude. Weight season has rolled around at Colorado. There's a lot of +4s. There's a +3 down here, man. Ugh, I don't really like seeing that. It looks like their defense is really good. They got a lot of good safeties and some good defensive tackles, but there's definitely some work that needs to be done. Grand Valley State, ooh, they got a dog up here. Ty McCantos. A lot of +4s here, too, and a +3. Can you guys work a little bit harder? Like, I'm trying to rebuild an entire conference. Have some sympathy for Tanner. Like, I'm trying my best, dude. And then 4 touchdown. Ooh, yikes. It's not as good as I was hoping. They have 2 really good offensive linemen. Now, the issue is, for all 3 of these teams, I looked at their offensive lines. It's so bad, bro. Like, oh, man. We really need, like, a big recruiting class where, like, the lowest overall is, like, a 67 for each of these 3 teams. But that is just so challenging to do because later in the cycle, when I go after recruits that aren't being recruited, I have to try and like delegate a recruit to each team. I don't know. It's a lot more confusing with recruiting and rebuilding 3 teams at the same time as opposed to 1. It's definitely a lot more challenging, but that's the whole point of the video. Mid-season, and it's been a really awesome start for a few teams. Harding's undefeated, so is Grand Valley State, and so is Ferris. Yeah, Grand Valley State. I scheduled all FCS schools for them. Colorado and Kutztown. I didn't want to get any of their coaches fired, so it's kind of disappointing that Kutztown's 3-2. Did they really lose to 2 FCS schools? Oh my gosh. They lost to 1, and they lost by 20 to Akron. Oh, man. This season, though, I'm going to be playing with Coach Louie. I'm playing Lenore. They have an 88 defense. The good news is Lenore, Ferris State, and Pittsburgh State are clearly getting better, so I think we did an okay job with them, but yeah, we will see who comes out on top. And for this game against Lenore, Coach Louie has got a stacked visitors week. I actually changed my recruiting strategy for all 3 of these teams, and it's really paid off, too. There's a lot better players that actually want to come here. I stopped going after players that were interested in our programs and stuff like that, because clearly none of those guys were very good, so I just went big game hunting, and it looks like it's paying off. Hopefully, if we somehow win this game, I think we'll get some big-time commits, man. Really low scoring game. Kind of expected that, though. We're only down 3 points, so we actually have a chance to take the lead right here. And I think the million IQ approach is just run the ball, right? Are you Bro, our fullback didn't block a soul, man. Might as well have had Casper at fullback right there. What the heck was that? Okay, well, I guess we have to settle for a field goal now. That's so stupid. Well, at least the game's tied. That's the bright side, but that blows. This game has just been no points, bro. Nobody can score, but we're back at the goal line. Hopefully this time we can actually have some guys block for us. Okay, is it a give or a keeper right here? Okay, it's give. It's a give. Easy touchdown. Let's go. Well, this is not exactly what I was hoping to see. We're only up 7 points, but if we can just get a stubborn your defense, it should be GG's. We got up to a 4th down. It all comes down to this. Please throw a pick. Oh, it's fine. Tackle, tackle, tackle. Let's go. Yes. Okay, guys. Good W, man, for Grand Valley. And after the visit weekend, I mean, I know Lenore is not like Alabama. It's not like it was a huge win, but like plus 550, plus 400. Like, what did you guys expect to happen? Did you expect us to roll out a bunch of escorts and have an all-you-can-eat buffet? I mean, we probably did have an all-you-can-eat buffet, because I know Coach Louie is very, very much into the fine cuisine, but still, man, this is pretty disappointing. I mean, there's some commitments. I'm just going to look to the bright side. Thank you all for committing. That did. Whoa, dude, Grand Valley State. I mean, they finished the season really strong. They went 5-2 in the Conference USA. Pittsburgh State, man, they sucked. So did Central Missouri. Huh, interesting. But all 3 of the teams that we have control over are above 500, but I scheduled all FCS schools for them, so I don't think that Kutztown or Colorado are going to make a bowl game. Grand Valley, though, they definitely should. Speaking of Grand Valley, their recruiting class is pretty awesome. This Antoine guy, though, he locked us out. Looks like he's becoming a Buckeye. Not very happy about that, but we do have an insanely good class. Recruiting's been a lot easier this year. I kind of just freelanced and did my own thing and didn't go after recruits that actually wanted to come here, and it paid off for every single one of these teams. Like, this recruiting class is awesome, dude. So are the other 2. Like, look at this haul for Coach Martellini, dude. Okay, the JUCOs are the best players, which is kind of expected. That's usually how it is. But, dude, it's not like it's a bunch of 4 and 5 stars. Like, it's mostly just 3-star gems. And this class is also spectacular, so really happy about that. Good job, Coach Martellini. And then lastly, but certainly not least, Coach Hedgecock lost out to Thomas Robbins. Sucks. is going to USC. Not very happy about that, but the class is also insane. 82-81. I mean, this class is spectacular. Top to bottom, we're just doing such a better job recruiting now, man. I think we finally figured out, I've cracked the code how to recruit with 3 different teams at the same time, and I'm so stoked, dude. Like, it's absolutely awesome. This guy's a 6'4" strong safety. He looks very mean. For Grand Valley State, though, we are playing Tulane in the bowl. I don't know which one it is, honestly. I don't remember what bowl game it is. I just think that this is a game we could win, so we could end the season with an 11-win season for year 2. Has not been the best start for us, that's for sure. We're down 7, and we've only scored 7 points. That's not great. And they have the ball in the red zone. Not a fan. Come on, defense. Honestly, I think it's going to be a pass route here. So we're playing zone coverage. Come on, please be right, Tanner. Please be right. Oh, they're running. That's awkward. No, dude, I guessed wrong. Yikes. It's not looking great, man. It's a very dark situation. Our offense can't score it. It's been very good the entire season. We're down 14. The defense, it has to come up clutch right here, man. Okay. Pick. Yes, pick. Oh, go. Macatos. Let's go. I don't know why the CPU throws screens so much in this game, but I feel like I'm always going to pick 6 on it. Let's go. This guy is slow as molasses. Oh, my gosh. Doesn't matter, though. I'll take the 7. Let's go. Hopefully that, like, reignites the team or something. Well, I don't think it quite did, unfortunately. Still down 7. If they score it here, I think we're definitely screwed, man. So defense, you gotta come up clutch again right here, please. Need pass rush. Need pass rush. There's no way they're running. Yeah, they're passing. Need pass rush. Need pass rush. Need pass rush. Pass rush. Pass rush. Yeah, I think the clock has officially struck midnight on this miraculous season, dude. Frick. At least there's 2 other bowl games, even though Kutztown. I mean, it makes sense, dude. They won 3 or 4 FCS games. I can't really be upset. But Ferris State was the best team. Like, they're a 90 overall, but somehow, you know, Harding was the team that made the playoffs, so I don't really know that happened. And Ferris State beats Marshall, not really surprising. I think out of the 3 teams we were rebuilding early on, they definitely have the brightest future, so I expect them to be at the top of the Conference USA for the foreseeable future. But Harding is a team that surprisingly continues to do awesome. They're around the same overall as Baylor. This could be a win. Lee Corso thinks they'll win. Harding, let's go! A W, let's go. Okay, they're on to the next round, the quarterfinal. So Harding has got to play Oklahoma now. Like I said, I'm not using them, so I'm not going to play the game and just try and fix it. So I think I'm just going to jump in and see what they do. Well, Oklahoma drove down the field. It's a really low-scoring game, dude. Nobody's even scored yet. It's almost halftime. We'll see if Oklahoma can strike first. Hopefully they don't get a touchdown. Quarterback's passing. Oh my gosh, he has somebody open, does he? Yeah, that's a touchdown, dude. That's not good. What, dude? Harding got a safety, but somehow, I don't know what's going on, dude. This is just bizarre. Hopefully they can hold to a field goal, but it's not looking likely. They're actually letting the clock wind down. What the heck is this? This is the last play of the half, and they score a touchdown. I mean, Harding would have had a chance if their offense just didn't go into the gutter. They're down 5. They have to get a stopper here. If they get a first down, Oklahoma, they're definitely screwed. Ball comes out of this play. It's a right to the left side. Tackle Harding in. That's game over, dude. Well, I mean, at least they won a playoff game, so I mean, that's a good look for the Conference USA. Off-season time, and Jorvoski Morris transferring. It's not very nice of you. At least we were convinced Elisha Ray to come back, but like, dude, there's a lot of graduates, isn't there? Not too bad. It's not too bad for Grand Valley State. Okay, there are some good players like Ty McCantos, and also this guy, Keyshawn Dinkins, looks like he won a cool trophy. For Colorado, though, oh my goodness, they have like, oh my, this is a lot of crap though, I'm not gonna lie. Like, some of these guys are worse than the recruits that we have in Colorado's class, so I'm not really too upset. I mean, it does open up a lot of scholarships for us, but it's not ideal to lose all these good players. At the top, like Kyle Scatone. Finally, for Kutztown, what are they losing? Really not much. I mean, Andre Tatafu is a really good player, but besides that, not really much for Kutztown, so. Kutztown and Grand Valley State not losing much, but Colorado, they are losing like an entire small town. There are some transfers this year, though. Romello Ryan, a stud middle linebacker for Kutztown. That's a huge pickup. This guy, I mean, if it was for the stupid transfer thing, he'd be an instant starter. And then also, I think there's another one. Yes, another guy from Cincinnati. They must have had like a head coach get fired or something. I have no idea, but Grand Valley State gets one. What about Colorado? They do not. That sucks. I think this is going to be the scariest signing day out of the 3 schools. I haven't looked at the other 2 yet, but I think it is, honestly. Cortez Jones, though, really want this kid, and same with Jack Lawson. Like, they're both 5- and 4-star recruits. David, I want to go after, but, you know what? I'll put, like, 500 in David. I'll take away the 500 from Brian. I will go after him. We'll put a little points in there, but I don't expect to get all these guys. I feel like I'm going to miss out on David, man, but I really just want Jack and Cortez. Like, these 2 guys are studs. Well, never mind. Colorado's also got a semi-stressful one. I didn't think that there was that many guys left to go after, but apparently there is. I mean, maybe I should put some points into Glenn. He's a 6'7" linebacker. Ooh, me likey that height. but I don't know, dude. He's not nearly as good as James, even though he's a JUCO, and Caleb's better too. I think I'm just gonna go after the top two guys and just hope that the tall monster signs with us. Here we go. This is much more like it. Even though Chris Sanders is not like a home run or like a slam dunk by any means for cuts down, we are definitely probably gonna get Allen and Matt though. So yeah, I mean, there's plenty of good guys to go after. Either way, I'm not really upset, dude. Signing day is gonna be awesome because of all the good players we're bringing into these three programs. Well, Pooey, cuts down and I get all three guys. They definitely should have. Okay, let's go ahead and look at Colorado first. They got most of their guys. Oh, we got the 6'7" guy, Glenn. Perfect. And then Grand Valley. We did not get Cortez Jones, dude, or the guard. Well, I mean, at least they got Jack Lawson. He'll be a good quarterback for the future. So that makes this cuts downs class, and they got two junkyard dogs at the top. Josh Davis and Anthony Johnson. They are very, very good at football. Just a way better class, top to bottom, man. I'm super glad that I finally figured out a recruiting strategy that somewhat works for this type of video, because this is definitely a lot more challenging than the Sunbelt one, at least so far early on. Kind of the same class for Grand Valley. Like, they got dogs up front, you know, John Vincent, Eric Davis, and then you got some depth down here at the bottom. I mean, this is just another really solid class, top to bottom. Probably going to try and sign another 15-man class for all three of these teams. I don't want to sign like a 10-man class at any point of the video for recruiting for these teams, because I feel like that just does not help with the CPU at all for when I do decide to leave these teams. And then lastly, Colorado, yeah, around a 15-man class. Good God, this guy's 6'8", BJ Hill. I mean, you got two JUCOs, three JUCOs up front. Interesting. Got a lot of offensive and defensive linemen for Colorado. I like that. Beefing up the middle. And then obviously Glenn Means, that guy, he looks like he's gonna be so much fun to play with, man. I don't know who had the highest ranked class. It definitely was not Colorado. I'm pretty sure Grand Valley and Cuttstown around the 40s for those two. That's pretty good. We signed some more 4 and 5 stars this year, which is kind of the goal. And I feel like that really helped out our class, because these three classes are definitely the best three classes of the video by far. Training time, and dude, just like last year, so many +4s. I mean, Grand Valley State, holy cow, this roster looks insane. I don't know. Oh, yeah, they could do some things this year, man. Yeah, they're definitely solid. I mean, they got a really good quarterback, Elijah Alsup at right tackle, Brandon. I mean, there's some solid players here to work with. What about Cuttstown? Definitely a little bit worse, but they do have some studs up top. Jason McCormick. I mean, he only went a +2. What was Jason doing all offseason, dude? Eating Twinkies and ho-hos? I mean, what the heck is going on? A +2 here, too? Man, these guys do not want to help out the Cause and Tanner at all, do they? They do not want to help out the Conference USA. Colorado, what are they looking like? Ooh, man, they definitely have the worst team out of 3. It's not even close. So we got to hit recruiting hard for Colorado. The good news is all their best players, at least the top 3, are all redshirt juniors. And they're really not that old, because they had all those guys graduate in the offseason. So, yeah, not too upset. But, yeah, Colorado definitely the worst out of the 3. I think Grand Valley State has a legit chance to win the Conference USA this year, man. That was my conference looking as Commissioner. Ferris State 90. Harding's falling off a little bit. Their defense is insanely good, though. Looks like Grand Valley's all right, but Colorado, man, yikes. They are 79, but the good news is Lenore and Pittsburgh State, woohoo, both 88 overalls. They have, like, top 25 potential, even though they're at the bottom, or predicted them to be at the bottom, but yeah, dude, Ferris State, Lenore, and Pittsburgh State, if they can, like, be the top of the Conference USA, hopefully gain some team prestige, that would really help us out for the future, because Ferris State, I think, is already at, yeah, they're at 4 stars already. And Lenore, out of nowhere, bro, they're 7-0, a top 5 team in the country, good for them, but Colorado's doing pretty well, so is Grand Valley State. I only scheduled, like, 3 FCS schools for each this year, kind of just wanted to balance it out, you know, so maybe if they win, like, 8 or 7 games, they could maybe make the tournament. Pittsburgh State's not been that great. I mean, the lowest team has been Harding, which is shocking, because they've consistently been at the top, but besides them, every other team's above 500, so far, I feel like it's pretty successful. I mean, we're the 4th best conference, so clearly we're moving up. I mean, we're ahead of the Big 12 and the Pac-12. I didn't change any of the teams, because you literally just could not take the Pac-12 out of this game, so, I mean, we're 4th place, man. We're moving up in the world. I'm pretty happy with that. Today, though, Coach Hedgecock has got his biggest game of his coaching career, more than likely, yeah. Ferris State at home, this is a big game, man. They're like a top 10-ish team, so, yeah, this is very, very intense. And for this game against Ferris State, we have some insane guys visiting, like this 5-star Marcus Holtz. He's insane, 88 overall. Like, we have some studs visiting, bro. This is a must-win. I don't know about must-win, because I kind of want Ferris State to win, so they could maybe sneak into the playoff, but yeah, this would be a really big win for Cuttstown. I don't think there's any doubt about that. Oh my gosh. Okay, yeah, I did not exactly anticipate this. Okay, set off the alarm bells. We're up 7 points the 3rd quarter, dude. Let's keep playing good. Oh my gosh, they're running the triple option. Dude, okay, we gotta try and stop this crap. Okay, throwing, left side. Perfect. Okay, that's short. Yep, that's gonna be a field goal, boys. Let's go. This is definitely mission successful for Coach Hedgecock, dude. Very, very happy. I don't know how they're winning right now. Hopefully we keep this going, guys. Oh gosh, okay. Well, they have a chance to take the lead right here. Defense, do you need that all game? Please, just get a stop right here. It's a triple option. You've seen it the entire game. Nothing's new. Pull back dive. Tackle. That's bad. Okay. Well, need a last minute drive for the dub. X, please. There we go. Good job. It's a great start to the drive. Perfecto. Circle, please. There we go. Good throw. Okay, we're at midfield, boys. Success. Triangle, please. Oh, that's a tight window. Perfect, dude. We are moving and grooving down the field slowly but surely, boys. Triangle, please. Yes, let's go. Okay, we're inside the 10. We're cooking, baby. Run right at him. Right at him. Please. No. Did we get it? Yes, we did. Let's go. Good job, Kingsley Thompson. Do not get mouse defense. You know, like I said before the game, this is probably not the greatest thing for the conference as a whole, you know, with how we want to be presented. But, I mean, there's more balance, so that should help out our ranking. Either way, though, I'm using this stud defensive end. He's got a cool star. It's not even... Okay, I think that might have been rough in the passer. Hopefully, the Zebra Man didn't throw the flag. I don't think he did. Let's go, boys. Yeah, he didn't throw the flag, right? Oh, thank you. Let's go. Good W, boys. Coach Hedgecock, I already see a bunch of yellow on the screen. I'm expecting a lot more yellow, Coach Hedgecock. I'm expecting a lot more yellow. Let's go. Marcus Holt. I mean, dude, this class is going to be insane. Just so much joy and elation for Coach Hedgecock, man. He deserves it. This program's definitely going in the right direction. I think you could say that for all three of them. Did any of the other two schools get a commitment this week? Oh, Colorado got some too, but I haven't shown you guys that guy's class yet. And then Grand Valley State also got some commits. So, wow, looks like it was a pretty successful week for all three of the schools. You know, in a way, I kind of got what I wanted. I didn't really anticipate any playoff teams. Like these teams, they should not make the playoff with 2 losses in the Conference USA. Even though the conference has clearly gotten better, I think I'm going to move them out of the playoff. But the point is, what I'm trying to say is there's a lot more balance this year. Like the worst team was Harding, and they're the only team that's below 500. So like I said, there's just a lot of balance in the Conference USA, and that's what we need for the foreseeable future to have any chance to be better than the SEC. Okay, I'm not going to lie, I changed my mind about the whole playoff thing. I completely forgot the fact that we're better than the Big 12 and the Pac-12 right now. So we got Kutztown versus San Diego State, Grand Valley State versus Fresno State, Ferris State versus Washington, and then Lenore Renee against Clemson. I'm going to play this Kutztown game, but I want to see how these other 3 teams play before then. Oh, they beat him in overtime, Lenore Renee! Let's go! Upset, dude. Love it. Can Ferris State do the exact same thing against Washington? Come on, Ferris State. Ferris State. Ferris State, did you win? Oh, they lost by 7. In overtime, too, man. Valiant effort, Ferris State. Valiant effort. And then lastly, Grand Valley State versus Fresno State. Grand Valley. Oh, well, that blows. They lost in the Barstool Bowl against Fresno State by 3, dude. In overtime, too, so we're... Oh, wow. I didn't even realize the Lenore game was in overtime as well, so we have had 3 overtime games, and we're 1-2 in them. That sucks. Does Lenore have some pixie dust left against Miami? They are definitely not better than them. Lee Corso thinks they'll win somehow. I really don't think they're going to. They already beat Clemson. I consider that a success. And they got curb stopped by 21. Well, fudge. All right, Kutztown, it's your time to shine. So far, it's been a back and forth tussle. We're tied at 7, though. We have a chance to get the lead back. So, guys, let's just do that. X, triangle? Oh, I think it's touchdown. Yes, it is. Let's go. Nice pass lead right there by the quarterback, dude. That was impressive. Dude, we can make it 14 now. Okay, we are cooking right now. This true freshman quarterback's a stud. Anthony Johnson. He's got people doing a contain, bro. Anthony Johnson's a weapon at quarterback, bro. Nice touchdown, Cornelius. Okay, well, this went downhill really fast. What the heck happened, dude? We were doing so good. We were dealing, and, like, things were happy, and everybody was, you know, laughing, and now we're losing by 14, and they have a chance to make it 21. Oh, gosh. Okay, we need to get, like, a fumble or something, bro. Okay, he's passing. It's a draw. Cooper. I ran right. I'm so bad at this game in open field tackling. Dang it, dude. I don't know what happened, man. I really thought we were going to win this game. They just absolutely killed us in the second half. Honestly, dude, I feel like that was an awesome season for, like, the conference as a whole. And it looks like Colorado convinced Anthony to come back. That's clutch. And they don't have anybody graduating that's really that good, man. Hoo-hoo-hoo. Future is looking bright there. What about Grant? Oh, no. I don't like what I'm seeing right now. They got 2 guys transferring. I'm going to try and convince them. Come on, Coach Louis. Take them out to Olive Garden if they like Italian food. Do something. Oh, okay, well, he's gone. What about this other guy? Alicia Ray. Oh, didn't I, like, promise him stuff and I didn't follow through? Oh, he's gonna fall for it again. Yes, he is. Let's go. Maybe that was somebody else, but I feel like I promised somebody something during this video. I just did not follow through. Brandon Donald's coming back from Grand Valley State. How good was he this year for them? Oh, my gosh. He was not good at all. He must have gotten hurt. So maybe that's why Grand Valley wasn't as good as they were last year. I feel like that makes sense because he had 35 touchdowns and 5 interceptions the year before. Graduates for them, though. Oh, my. They're losing, like, no one. Like, Elijah's good, but, like, dude, nobody's graduating from these teams. That's a really good sign. What about Kutztown? Okay, here we go. We got a offensive tackle trying to leave Coach Hedgecock. I'm not going to let this happen. I got to try to convince him. He's going to the 6th round. Like, come back for another season. You'll probably get drafted in, like, round 2 or round 1. Cornelius is going to get drafted. That guy was so fast in that bowl game. Still sucks we lost that, but we're really not losing that much, man. This is, like, really encouraging. All 3 of these programs are not really losing that many impact players. So, for a touchdown signing day, I think I'm just going to go after Tom Allen and Patrick Stewart. I kind of want to go after Curtis, but centers are only, like, a 66 or 67 offensive tackle. If you move an offensive tackle to center, they're a higher overall. So I feel like that's the smartest approach. Just get the better overall offensive lineman, Tom Allen, and then also the highest overall guy on the board, Patrick. For Grand Valley, it's really simple. The only guy left on the board is Marcus Brown. Their class is phenomenal. I cannot wait to talk to you guys about how good all 3 of these classes are, dude. They're going to be sent off into the promised land virtually, since this is my final year with all 3 of these teams, or at least the final offseason. And then for Colorado, going after Justin Bain and Jeremy Campbell. Yeah, I think I took Justin Bain off the touchdown board. I feel like I want Colorado to get him instead. And then Jeremy Campbell, we should be able to get Tim. I wish you could points into, but I just don't have enough, man, unfortunately. Yep, we got Justin, and we got, see, he was a cornerback anyway, so it worked out in the end. Grand Valley got the 1 guy, and then touchdown. Hey, we even got some guys I didn't expect, like Ken Gutierrez. We did get Tom, and we got Patrick, so honestly, everybody we wanted on signing day, plus a bonus Ken Gutierrez. Making this the final recruiting class of the video for Colorado. I really doubt I'm ever going to have to take over this team again, because they are set up for the future so beautifully, dude. So many good linebackers, so many good offensive linemen, got a couple good running backs up here. Ricky Tidwell. I know there's not a T there, but it sounds close enough. Andy White at tight end. I mean, they are set up, bro. This is a really good core, especially with the last 2 recruiting classes they had. Drew Alexander, quarterback of the future. Brett Roberts. I mean, they just have some studs. Grand Valley State's class is really similar. I think it's, yeah, this class is insane. I don't know if it's the best out of the 3. I still got to see what touchdowns got cooking up, but if I remember correctly, I think Grand Valley does have the best out of the 3 from what I remember when I was actually recruiting. I mean, there's just a lot of gems here, bro. Like, there's some 4 and 5 stars, but it's mostly just gems that are studs for the future. So, yeah, they got a lot of 80 pluses, man. I mean, Touchdown does have the highest overall commit out of all 3 classes. Marcus Holt, he's the highest commit in the entire video. This guy's an absolute animal, bro. This class is really good, but yeah, I think Grand Valley is easily the best out of the 3. This class isn't as good as the other 2, but they have probably a Heisman contender for the future. I don't know how anybody's going to stop this kid. Marcus Holt looks like a guaranteed superstar. So I'm going to guess that Grand Valley State, whoa, touchdowns in the top 10. Okay, well, I was clearly wrong about the rankings. Grand Valley State's at 11, and then where is my sweet Colorado at the 30? Okay, so 3 of the highest ranked recruiting classes of the video, man. Just slowly but surely improving, but you guys are going to be sent off into the future. I want to see what their championship contenders are looking like, so I can see what the future of these programs is going to be. Yeah, Touchdown's supposed to be #1 in the country in 4 years, dude. Oh my gosh. Grand Valley's at 3. Where is Colorado? Come on, man. I feel so bad for Colorado. There's no way they're in the 30s. Okay, they're at 24. They're going to be 7 in 2 years from now, but yeah. The trajectory of all 3 of these programs is clearly high. I want to see where, like, Lenore's at or somebody else, because I want to take over 3 programs again. I'm going to take over Central Missouri, Harding, and somebody else. Ferris State's in the 70s, man. Some of these programs we took on earlier in the video are falling off a little bit. Who's the lowest one? Lenore! Oh, Lenore's in the 110s. Yeah, okay. So I think the next 3 programs are going to be Lenore, Central Missouri, and Harding. You know, this Harding team's not bad. It's just, it needs a lot of love. Like, a lot of youthful talent. Like, all their best players are all seniors and juniors, which is never always a bad thing, but I think I saw, like, their best freshman's, like, a 72 overall. That's, like, their best guy, like, some 67s and stuff like that. So we got to try to improve on that, but they do have some good receivers, like Tyler Fletcher and Andrew Woods for the future. Some other good seniors up here, but yeah, this team definitely needs a couple of really good recruiting classes, but I think that the floors here are pretty good. Like, they're not awful, even though they won 3 games last year. Pretty similar thing with Central Missouri, even though I think they are a bit worse. This team is very yucky, to say the least. There's not many good young pieces, and there's not many good old pieces. So yeah, all in all, I think Central Missouri is probably the worst out of the 3. I haven't even seen Lenore yet, but I'm pretty sure we have some of the recruits that I recruited still on Lenore. So yeah, this team is definitely the worst out of the 3. I don't think there's any doubt about that. They do have this Rashad Embry guy. It's pretty good, though. Yeah, Lenore is definitely the best out of the 3. Coach Stewie, we are back to take control, and, you know, there's some good players up top. Like, I'm pretty sure I recruited some of these guys. I don't remember, bro, because, like, I'm only rebuilding, like, 2 years a day. It takes, like, 5 hours to complete 1 season with how much recruiting I'm doing. It's just so hard to remember all these names, man. But, oh, okay, I definitely remember Jamil Williams, so I definitely remember that guy. So, yeah, most of these guys up top are all of our players, even though they do have this Will Jones guy at center who's a sophomore. I did not recruit him, but, yeah, they have a pretty good top. It's just the bottom, it falls off a lot. That's why I took them over, because 3 years from now, they're going to be a bottom dweller in college football. We could not let that happen to Coach Stewie. Yeah, I did not think that this would be what would happen. How is Central Missouri #1? I don't understand it. There's a lot of ranked teams which is really good. Like, nobody's like that bad. Like, the worst team's 4 and 5 overall, Pittsburgh State, who's an 88 overall, but like, just confusing times, man. I don't know how Central Missouri, the lowest overall, is the best team. I mean, I did schedule all FCS schools, but still, they're 3-1 in the conference. They're also off to a really good start in the trail. I mean, we still have some guys we can get, but Jared Moore, quarterback of the future, Travis Smith, Kurt Jude, and then, like I said, there's plenty of guys left on our recruiting board for Central Missouri that they're gonna get. This class is gonna be incredible for them. There's a lot of talent up top. We're gonna have to win some battles, though. Like, for Joel Parrish, I really want this kid from Nebraska, but yeah, there's a ton of good players, man, that we're in the running for. So things are off to an awesome start with Central Missouri on the field and on the recruiting trail. We'll see if they can keep the magic flowing today, though. They're playing Pittsburgh State, who on paper is a way better team, but clearly that's been nothing this entire season. So I guess we'll see what happens. X? Maybe? Oh, I think it might be a touchdown. Yes, it is. Let's go. Good start, Central Missouri. This has really been a bizarre game, but bizarre in a good way. We're up 16-0. We actually got a safety, too. There's just a lot of weird things going on. We'll see if we can get a stop again right here, defense. You guys have been good all game. Okay, passing. Interception time. I know you want to do it. Lazi. Southpaw. Tackle? Good job. Okay, they're going to sell for a field goal, aren't they? And yes, they will. Okay, perfect, boys. Success. Dude, of course, things are intense. They're applying pressure. I'm not a big fan of pressure. Pressure's very scary. All we need is 1 first down, though, and I think all the pressure should go away. X? Is that a first down? Oh my gosh, it might be. Yes, it is. Let's go. Okay, I think that might be GG's. I don't know for sure. We'll see. Yeah, no, we're definitely have to get a first down. The good news is just 3rd and 1. This should be an easy one, right? There we go. Right at him, boys. There we go. Brooks. That guy's got, yeah, oh, gosh. Just average is awful for the game, but he really wanted that first down right there. Let's go, boys. Jeez. Dude, I didn't even realize that Coach Glinderbach had so many guys visiting. Oh, my gosh. Look at all the commits. Oh, wow. 80 overalls? Woo-hoo-hoo. My goodness gracious. It's beautiful, dude. I feel like I'm looking at a nice, delicious pepperoni Domino's pizza. Oh, it's an awesome feeling, dude. Good job, Coach Glinderbach. Well, Central Missouri kind of fell off a little bit, I guess you could say, but still a top 25 team this year. It's very impressive. I mean, it was just a really balanced conference, just like last year. The best team was 5-2, and somehow it was Harding, who is one of the worst teams overall-wise. So I don't really quite get that, but it is what it is. For Central Missouri, though, their recruiting has just been so good. I have no complaints. It's awesome, man. It's a really good first-year recruiting class. I think out of the 3 classes, they definitely have the best. I don't think it's like that far apart, but it's just they have more commits. The other 2 are a lot smaller classes, but yeah, there's a lot of talent here, a lot of quality. Very, very happy. Good job, Coach Glinderbach. Like Lenore's class, I think only has like 6 commits. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, it's way too small, man, unfortunately. But the good news is there's like 5 dudes. Like, these guys are all going to be superstars in the future. So that's the good part. It's just there's only 5 of them. I mean, there's still some guys you get on signing day for Lenore. It's just, you know, it sucks. We only got 6 guys committed at the moment. Lastly, though, for Coach Brumberg and Harding, somehow they won. I don't know how they... Oh, my God. This guy's a 6'7" safety. Oh, man, this class is awesome. Definitely better than Lenore's because there's more people, but yeah, I don't think this class is better than Central Missouri's. Dude, that class is insanely good. But this class is also really, really solid. Like, there's a lot of good players here, so good job, Coach Brumberg. So that's bowl season. I already simulated most of these games. Lenore won. Harding lost, but oh, goodness gracious. At least hit a Tech beat Kutztown, but Grand Valley State put Old Dominion in a freaking casket, so that's great. This game, though, Central Missouri's playing Navy, the Hawaii Bowl. Ew, looks like they're better than us, unfortunately, but Lee Carson thinks he'll win, so hopefully he is correct. Ooh, already got a 3-point lead. Me likey. We're gonna have to get a stop right here, though, defense. I'll pick it up. Pick it up. Let's go. Oh, 6. Oh, dude, look at the palm trees in the background. I didn't realize we were in, like, Florida or something. That's a cool play right there, though. That's the downside of the triple option. You guys just saw it on full display. Well, this sucks, dude. We didn't really use that play as, like, a momentum catapulter. They got some points after that, and they have a chance to take the leader here before the half. Come on, dude. Throw a pick. You're not used to throwing the football. Gosh dang it. Okay, well, the bright side is he's only gonna get a field goal then. That's nice. Wish we had the lead at the half, but it is what it is. We're only down 2. Oh my goodness, dude. We haven't scored since like that scoop and score, right? The offense has just got completely silent. I don't, this is a frustrating game, man. Okay, just try to get 7 right here. Convert this 4th down. Is that touchdown to X? Oh, yes, it will be. Let's go. Okay. We're gonna have to get an onside kick, which I don't think is gonna be easy, but it's possible. Cross your fingers, everyone. Hold hands at the sideline. I don't know what warrants luck in this game, but hopefully we've done it. Oh, okay, well, I guess we did not shoot. Okay, maybe we'll have a chance. I mean, we'll see. I doubt it, though. Bring the safeties down. There we go. Good job. What the heck was that? Dude, the guy literally went possessed. How? Okay, well, that's so stupid, dude. I don't know. That's really how we're gonna lose this game, bro. Oh my gosh. Kind of disappointing bowl season, I'm not gonna lie, but at least Rashad's coming back, and so's his transfer, Aaron McGrew. So happy about that. But Andrea is going to the draft. He was probably one of our best players this year for UCF. But who else is graduating? Anybody stellar? Not really. Yeah, this graduating class is definitely not too terrific at football. Let's go ahead and look at Harding. One draft pick, Edward, and really, I mean, they have some graduates, but none of these guys are really that great. Actually, they have quite a bit of their best players leaving, which is not good. And then lastly, Lenore convinced Mackay and Mike to come back. Very, very good. And then they got 4 draft picks, dude. I don't know how this team wasn't better. I mean, I recruited most of these guys, but just has not clicked, I guess. I don't know, though, because they did have an 11-win season a few years ago, so it's not all bad. Transfer time, any action in the portal. Looks like Harding. Oh, gosh, I don't want this guy. Centric's awful. And wow, I just changed teams. Shoot, give me a second. Okay, there we go. And then Corey Griffin, not bad quarterback. He might become the starter for the future for Lenore, but I'm sure I'm going to recruit a guy better, so it'll add to the competition, I guess. Harding's Sunny Day really is that confusing. Just put 10,000 points into Nate Lewis. I don't see how we don't get this guy. There's no way Ohio State's going to push that hard for him. And then for Lenore Sunny Day, it's not as simple as Harding's, but I mean, it's not that confusing. 2,500 for Eric Rogers, 5,000 for Cam, and then 2,500 for Julius. I mean, there's just no point in trying to go after Antoine. We should easily be able to get Julius and Eric. Lastly, but certainly not least, Central Missouri. They kind of have some big dogs up here. Eric and Carey. We really want to get both, so simply just 5,000 points there, and I really want to try and get both, dude. Those two guys are very, very good. Yes! Okay, we got both from Central Missouri. Next up, Harding. Come on. There we go. Only had one guy. Easy peasy. And then Lenore. Oh my goodness. We got everybody we wanted. That's right. Let's go. Success. Central Missouri's class, dude. So freaking good. I'm stoked, man. I think we did an awesome job with Central Missouri because we actually signed like more than 10 guys with them, 14. Really, really good numbers. Yeah, because Lenore's class has only got 9 guys. Now, granted, like 6 of them are 78 overall or higher, and I hit all their team needs, so it's not like the end of the world, but I definitely think that I need to recruit more guys for all 3 of these classes next year, just for more depth, because these rosters certainly have their flaws. Lastly, for Harding, their class is pretty solid, too. I think that it probably goes Central Missouri 1, Lenore 2, and then Harding 3, even though Harding's class isn't bad either, like 11 70-plus overall players, like, that's not horrible. I don't know who's got the highest rate class. Okay, definitely not Harding, even though they do have a 5-star. I'm guessing it's up here, right? Okay, maybe not. Okay, yeah, here we go. Here's one. Central Missouri, and then Lenore's is all the way down here. It doesn't help that, like I said, we only signed like 10 guys per class. It's not really shocking that Central Missouri has the highest rate one, since, you know, most of their guys are actual signees and not mostly walk-ons. Always a fun time, only when they actually work hard, though. Looks like Lenore's players did, except for their quarterback. Only went at +3, but a lot of +4s, +5s, +6s. Dude, Lenore, I don't know what's going on, man. Obviously, they have some studs, because most of these guys are players I recruited, but I feel like this team should be a little bit better. Like, I mean, they had a 11-1 season a few years ago, like I said earlier, so I can't really be that upset, but last year I kind of expected a little bit more, but maybe this year they'll rebound, because this team's not bad at all. Like, this team's probably around like a high 80 or low 90 overall. Harding, though, I could not say the same for, but for whatever reason, this team continues to win, even though they're not that high of an overall like last year. I think they were the lowest overall in the entire conference, and they somehow won the whole thing, so just keep that weird voodoo magic going, guys. And then Central Missouri, they have 2 studs up top, that's for sure. Even though Rashad only went up +2, like, I don't understand. It doesn't make any sense when that happens. I get so confused. It feels like it always happens for guys you convince to come back, and they're like thrown off. They're like, oh yeah, maybe I will come back to school, and they don't do anything the entire offseason. I don't know how that stuff works, but Central Missouri clearly needs some help. So does Harding, but yeah, I think Lenore's in a really good spot. As long as we keep recruiting well, they should be able to reload, but we do need to rebuild Harding and Central Missouri a little bit. That's obvious. Well, maybe not Harding. Oh my gosh, I don't understand how they keep doing so well. It doesn't matter what their overall is, but Grand Valley State's been really solid. I think we might make a playoff with 2 teams this year. It looks like it might be Harding and Grand Valley State, but not really shocked that Central Missouri is the worst team in the Conference USA. I don't know why Pittsburgh State keeps sucking. They have a 97 offense, but they just do nothing with it. It's pretty disappointing, but yeah. I mean, Harding's recruiting class is also pretty solid. Got some running backs. I mean, yeah, they got some offensive linemen, some big boys. I think we're going to get a lot more commitments for each of these classes, which is something I really needed, because last year we got a lot of quality. This year we need some quality and we need some depth, and I feel like Harding has definitely got both those things, so good job, Coach Brumberg, man. Today, though, for the final game of the regular season, they are playing Colorado at home, and it's snowing. Oh, that's cool. Make some snow angels out there, guys. But Colorado's the better team, but that hasn't shown itself on the field this year, so maybe we'll still win. This has been, like, the lowest scoring game ever, dude. It's 7-3. Maybe I should have, like, expected that since it's snowing. even though the snow looks really cool. Either way, though, defense is going to stop right here. Okay, he's faking it. Interception. No, it's open. Balls. Is that a touchdown? Are you serious? Gosh dang it. Here we go. Okay, Hardy, we're not going down on a fight. Absolutely love it, men. We gotta get a touch right here, though. Dude, now to sell for a stupid field goal. X? Oh, nice throw. Good plow is easy, man. Okay, I'll take that. Oh, he hit me after the fact, dude. Zebraman right in front of you, dude. Throw the yellow flag. Okay, defense, it's all up to you now. We're up 4 points. It's gonna be the last drive of the game. We need to stop right here. No touchdowns. Pick! Let's go! Yes, he got him! Let's go! Okay, good job, Charlton. Now we just need 1 first down, boys, and it should be GG's. What a play, dude. That was awesome. And out to the outside. Man, this guy is not a fast running back, but he is fast enough. Is that a first down? Oh, yes, it is. That should be GG's. Let's go, boys. That guy's name is D.A. Terry. What the heck? So that means, I think for the first time in this video, we have 2 teams in the playoff. Harding as the 8 and Grand Valley State as the 7. I'm going to play the Harding game against West Virginia, but I'm kind of curious how Grand Valley does against Florida. Before I play my game against West Virginia, though, I want to see how Grand Valley does against Florida. It looks like Florida is, oh gosh, they're definitely better. I don't expect Grand Valley to win. It'd be kind of cool if they did, though, not going to lie. And they do not. Well, frick, dude. Well, at least Colorado won their bowl game. How about, oh gosh, Kutztown lost to Boise, and then Ferris State beat Toledo, so we are, what, 2-1 in the Conference USA for bowl season now, and now we got to play West Virginia, who we are better than, so hopefully Harding can win this game, even though Lee Corso thinks they're going to lose. Can we please just hold them to a field goal? That's all I ask. Oh, it's a run. Perfect. Okay, yeah, that was stupid. Okay, that's easily going to hold them to a field goal. This is literally like Harding's last regular season game. They just cannot score. Their offense sucks for whatever reason, man. It is what it is. We just need to try to get 7 right here. X. Oh, that might be a touchdown. It's not. Okay, well, I feel like an absolute idiot, dude. Gosh dang it, Tanner. Finally, we scored a touchdown, dude, but the bad news is they're literally right back down to the goal line. Defense, please do something cool. Passing. Interception, I know you went to. Dude, come on, no. Okay, well, at least we gave ourselves a chance. We scored another touchdown, but we have to stop right here. If they get 1 first down, I think we are definitely chucked. And the shotgun, I got clicked off. Please, tackle. There we go. Okay, we're gonna have a chance to win this bad boy. Let's go, guys. Time is not our friend right now. No, I got that's bad. That's really bad. Oh my god. Oh, he's hurt too. Connor, no. Okay, this is a really bad situation, dude. You guys need to like hurry up and get to the This is not going well. Come on. Okay, I need to get a big player here. I have to get a big play. Snap the ball. Okay, it's man coverage. That's not good. Well, I think the dream's dead. God dang it, dude. We'll make another playoff run. I think it'll probably be next year when, like, Grand Valley's insanely hard to beat. Same with, like, Colorado and Kutztown. But we got some transfers from, oh, my goodness. Why do people transfer so much? That just, it makes me sad because all these players are supposed to be, like, the core of the future, and both of them are gone. At least we convinced Joe Harris to come back, but Rashad's gonna get drafted, so is Harrison, and there's really not that many guys graduate. It just sucks with those 2 transfers to Central Missouri. Dude, Harding has a transfer, too. This guy's a 79 overall playing time. Dude, I guarantee this guy would start next year probably, and he's gone. That blows, bro. And then Steven Plasanitz is going to the draft. As for the graduates, though, it's kind of the same thing with Central Missouri. Like, some of these players are okay, but most of these guys are gonna be, oh, Connor Crowder's going. He was not that good at quarterback, though. I think that Harding is definitely gonna have a better quarterback in the future than that kid. Not trying to be a jerky jerk, but like, he just was not that good, man. And then Lenore, oh my goodness, look at all these draft picks. Now, these are guys that we actually recruited for Lenore, I think, if my math serves right. Like, all these guys, yeah, because I definitely remember Jameel. I think I remember Kevin. Yeah, okay, these are all their draft picks. So they had, I don't know why they sucked so much this year, bro. Like, Lenore had a really solid team. Maybe it's because they were top heavy, because like the rest of the graduating class is okay. I don't know. Maybe they just were top heavy. I don't quite know, but I figured Lenore would be a little bit better this year, and they were not. Here we go. Finally, some good news. Josh Robinson, the only guy that Harding has to go after. There's no chance we don't get this guy. And Lenore's class is completely done, so there's nobody to go after here. Here's the drama, though. Central Missouri, Saturday. Eric Bonds, we should be able to get because I'm not going after him for Harding. And then Eric Gold, we definitely, I don't know how that's going to go. Ohio State might go to full court press, and then we're going to go 500 at the bottom 3 because we have a nice lead. For 2 of those guys, I don't know. Maybe Sam Reese will go to Bama. Who has any idea what's going to happen? I just hope that it's something good. Yeah, well, we only got 2 of the guys for Central Missouri. That sucks. We should have gotten everybody else, though. There's only one other guy, Josh Robinson, then Lenore, and nobody. So, I mean, it could have gotten better, but it also could have gotten worse. We got 2 Eric's. Giving Central Missouri a top 10 class. Whoa, okay, I didn't anticipate that. Lenore's right behind him at 11. That's kind of cool. That works out. And then where is my Harding in the top 20? So I think this is the first time this video where we have all 3 teams I'm actually controlling each have a top 20 class. So that's really good to see. But I want to look at these classes just to refresh myself for what I need to go after for next year, potentially. Yeah, this Central Missouri class is insanely good. Top to bottom, really, really love what I'm seeing. Maybe they need a quarterback, but one of these athletes might be a quarterback. All in all, though, dude, this is a really good, especially defensive class. Like, their top, like, 6 or 7 commits are all on defense. And then Lenore's class, they have the best commit of all 3. Serge Wilson, 5-star quarterback. Tom Gary, they got some, yeah, it falls off, though. It goes from a 79 to a 73. So they have some decent depth pieces down here. Got some tight ends, but should be a good blend because last year's class for Lenore was pretty top-heavy, so this should help them out. And then Harding, I think they definitely have the most commits. There's a lot of talent here, a lot of depth hit quality. Honestly, dude, Harding, I don't know if it has the best class. There's just a lot of depth here, though. There's a lot of good players, which, like I said, all 3 of these teams really need as many good commits as possible, and it looks like Harding definitely got plenty of those. We got some good running backs for them, which is really good for them. We also got a really good punter, Ryan Gardner. This might be my final season with these 3 teams. I haven't really decided yet, but Harding, it doesn't look like, I don't know, dude. They always look like not that great, and then they end up doing, like, incredible. So I don't really know what to expect. Their quarterback's name is Ron Young. I don't know why there's a space there. He's got a cool haircut, but yeah, that doesn't really make much sense. Like, the core of these teams are really good. It's just the recruiting classes that we've had are going to take a few years to actually get in there and get popping, but there are still some positions that this team needs. Like, I feel like they need some help at corner. Now, all these guys are going to come back for the next 1 or 2 years, so they definitely need some help at cornerback, so we got to make sure we recruit that for Harding. As for Lenore, they desperately need some receivers, man. Like, woof, it is a rough situation in this room, so yeah, we need to recruit some receivers for Lenore, but how is their team looking? No, gosh, okay. Not nearly as good as their team last year. It's still got 2 pretty good players up top, but yeah, this team, I don't expect much. If they could just be competitive in Conference USA this year, I will consider that a massive success, especially with a true freshman quarterback, Serge Wilson. For Coach Glinderbach and UCM, though, I think this team, out of the 3 teams that are taking over, I think they have the best core. Like, they got a really good quarterback, Jared Moore. How did he play last year? Oh, yikes. 8-8. That's not great. He's only a true sophomore, though, so I gotta give the guy time to develop. He'll be okay, but yeah, they have a really young, good core, like a lot of freshmen and sophomores down here, so I think UCM is really set up in the future, but they definitely need some defensive ends, because they only have 1 redshirt freshman, Tony Alford. The rest are just a bunch of old guys, so yeah, they need some defensive linemen, some big boys up front. Maybe it's this year that somebody wins the national title. I don't know. Maybe it's Grand Valley, maybe it's Colorado who's at 95, maybe it's Kutztown who's at 93, but I think if this is my final season, I might go back to Ferris State and go back to Pittsburgh State, because those 2 have really just fallen off a cliff. I mean, Ferris still has a good offense, defense sucks, but I honestly think this conference is the most balanced it's been so far this video. I mean, if it was for Pittsburgh State being so trash, I think that we would have a solid chance of having, like, I don't know, maybe 4 or 5 teams get ranked in the top 25, but if I were to guess, maybe like 2 or 3 this year. I guess we'll see. Gosh dang it, Pittsburgh State. I knew it, bro. We're gonna have to take them over next year if we don't win a national title this year. I mean, there's a lot of good teams, as you guys can see. It's just, you just can't have any teams that are absolutely horrible, because it just weighs down your average ranking so much. So Pittsburgh State, they're just not helping us out at all, but there's a lot of good teams here. Ferris State, surprisingly, is having a really good season. Central Missouri's forward, too. Like, every team is above 500 or at least 500. I don't know how Colorado is only 3-3 is at 95 overall. That's very confuzzling. But Harding's undefeated, and so is Grand Valley State. Today, though, I'm going to play with Lenore Renee, and we're playing Ferris State on the road. It's kind of an interesting matchup. Big boy coach right there. That's Coach Stewie. He's really excited for this game. Hopefully, we can win. Okay, let's go. We're up to an awesome start. Already up 7 points. Let's score again right here. X, maybe? Oh, yeah, there we go. Yeah, nice catch. That's easy peasy. All right, good start, guys. I don't know what to say other than this is just a good old-fashioned bow-up-it, dude. It's still 14-0. They just cannot seem to score on us for some reason. I don't care, though, dude. This is awesome. Let's keep doing what we're doing, Lenore. Sargon's touchdown. Oh, my goodness. Yeah, we're killing them right now. I don't know what's going on, dude, but I freaking love it. Oh, my gosh, dude. We ended up killing them. We're up 23. I did not anticipate this at all whatsoever, but maybe this should help with the ranking. Maybe Lenore will be in the top 25 now. I have no idea if this helps or not, but regardless, dude, I'm happy. X, that's gonna be a touchdown, too. I don't know what's going on. It's just bizarre, dude, but I freaking love it. We destroyed Ferris State. This game was never even close. The true freshman Serge Wilson, bro, balling out this game. Good job, Serge. Yeah, dude, I'm not gonna lie, this sucks. We're only have 1 playoff team. I don't know what happened to Colorado, dude. Like, they went 6-6 as a 95 overall. Disappointed, man, because I feel like Pittsburgh State sucking really held us down. Also, Colorado not being better. I mean, they were 95 overall. They went 6-6, 4-3 in Conference USA, but they sucked in the non-conference. So that didn't really help us out. Maybe next year we'll have better luck, but we had 3 90-plus overall teams, and 2 of them didn't even reach 9 wins. That sucks. But Harding, another season with 10 wins. I don't know, bro. They got the secret sauce. And I've recruited the best for Harding this year. It's not even close. They have 4 80-plus overalls. This class is insane for Harding, bro. Oh my gosh, it's insane. It's got so much depth, too. It has the most quantity and the most quality. Like, Harding's class, and I don't even need to see the other 2. I'm pretty sure, yeah, it's easily the best out of the 3. I think it's by a wide margin, too. Lenore's class is also pretty solid. Yeah, it's not nearly as good. It's a lot smaller. It's actually 5 guys less, but yeah, this class isn't horrible by any means. I think that Harding's class is just by far and away the best out of the 3. I don't even really think it's close. They have 2 really good running backs, though. Maybe they'll run the triple option when I leave or something. Who knows? Oh, yeah, Central Missouri's class is also insane. 4 80-plus overalls, so unfortunately, I feel bad for Lenore Renee because I've had them twice now this video, and their class is definitely the worst out of the 3. It's not horrible, though, so, I mean, I can't really be upset. I think all 3 recruiting classes are pretty solid. It's bowl season now, and I'm going to play with Lenore against Stanford in the Tony the Tiger Frosted Flakes Bowl. That's exciting, but Harding beat Coastal Carolina. San Diego State beat Kutztown, which kind of sucks. And then Grand Valley State, they spanked Wisconsin. Love seeing that. And then Ferris State also picked up a ranked win. Honestly, if Kutztown would have beaten San Diego State, I would have felt very good about our chances of our conference ranking going up, because it's at like 4 or 5 right now. But since they lost, kind of sad. So maybe we can beat Stanford and make up for it. We'll see. Gotta start strong. Gotta start strong. 2 slants, 2 slants. Gotta start strong. I'm not very good at creating jingles, but circle, touchdown, let's go. Good job, boys. That's starting strong. Good job, Robert. Yes, dude. Okay, so far, we are spanking them. We got to put the country on notice that the Conference USA was slept on this year. We just had a couple of teams that underwhelmed, and there we go. I'm 17 now, dude. We're killing them. Hey, you know, a valiant effort. You know, Stanford, smart people. You tried to come back, but you're still down 17, bro. Like, this game's definitely over. Let's just score again. Serge Wilson, true freshman quarterback. He's been a stud. X, maybe? Oh, circle, dude. The separation right there. That's awkward. Well, the good news is I think it doesn't matter, but that was really not how I wanted to end the game. I'm sorry, Serge. Probably hurt your stats right there. Maybe I should have lofted it. I don't know. I thought that was open. I guess not. Now it's time for, what, the quarterfinal, right? Yeah, Great Valley State versus UCF. I mean, we're the better team. Lee Corso thinks we'll win. I mean, I guess we'll see, man. We shall see how Grand Valley does. And they... Oh, it doesn't even tell me. Did they win? They did by 7. Let's go. So Grand Valley State's in the semis, man. Good job, guys. Where they'll have to play undefeated Penn State. I don't see this going well, but who knows, dude? Grand Valley's not bad. We'll see if they can keep it rolling. Unfortunately, it doesn't really matter because our conference isn't ranked the best in the country, but it'd be kind of cool. Grand Valley could win. Oh my gosh, they just won. Dude. Whoa. So Grand Valley really has a chance to win the national title, bro. Sucks our conference sucked this year. Okay, well, Lee Corso thinks we'll win. It doesn't really matter, like I said, either way. I mean, it'd be kind of cool if we did win. And they lost. That sucks. Dang it. Maybe next year will be the year that everybody explodes. I don't know, though, dude. Pittsburgh State is really weighing us down, but who knows? All right, I'm just going to worry about this. Joe Harris is gone. So is Richie. His last name. Isn't that the guy's name in Meet the Parents? Is his name like Gaylord Fokker? I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong about that, but there's really no... Wow, they're not losing that many players, man. They're going to be sent off quite handsomely, it looks like. And then for... Oh, come on. Dude, 2 transfers for Harding. It's okay, though. It's just 2 okay receivers. And we got Tyler graduate. But you guys all saw Harding's recruiting class, dude. Like, out of the 3 teams sent off, I think that Harding is best positioned because they have incredibly good sim luck and they just have an insanely good recruiting class coming in for Lenore. Will is coming back. Love to see it. And then Grant is going to the draft. Other guys graduating, though. Like, all these graduates, like, except for the guys going to the draft, like, most of these guys are just not very good for all 3 of these teams. So it's not really the end of the world. Like, some of these freshmen we have coming in are better than these guys. Let's go, Lenore. They kind of need the most help out of the 3 teams. I think I've done the worst with them. So very happy to see they picked up a freshman, Mike Rogers from Virginia Tech, 78 overall. He's a stud. I like that. Really want to try and finish strong on this Saturday day, kind of like on our last leg, I guess you could say. Jason, Brett. I mean, both these guys would be huge pickups. So we should be able to get both. And it's pretty simple for Coach Brumberg and Harding, just 15,000 points into Michael. I'm liking the signing day so far, man. Not much to do. And then lastly, but certainly not least, Central Missouri, same thing. Just only 2 guys. This is so much nicer, man. I like it when it's not stressful. I can kick back, relax, drink a little chocolate milk. I'm a happy boy. We should be able to get all 5 guys in total. So far, we're 2 for 2, and we are 3 for 3, and we are fine. No, that sucks, dude. Screw you, Auburn. Dude, Central Missouri's class is 49th. I thought it was the second best out of the 3. I think I'd go Harding 1, Central Missouri 2, and then Lenore 3. But somehow, some way... Oh my gosh, are we not? Okay, Lenore's at 6. What the heck? And Harding's number 1? And then Central Missouri's all the way down at 49. Oh my gosh. That just goes to show you that recruiting rankings really don't mean anything in this game, because Central Missouri definitely has a better class than Lenore. I've seen both them. I think it's close, but I think Central Missouri is the best class. I mean, these programs look to be set up for the future. Central Missouri 1, Harding 2. Now this is 3 years from now. Grand Valley's up here. Like, dude, it's gonna happen in the next couple of years if it's ever gonna happen. Lenore should be 13. Next year, we're gonna have a lot of, like, top 10 to top 25 teams. So I don't know if we're gonna have a team good enough to win it all next year, but we're definitely having a few teams good enough to make the playoffs. So that'll be nice. Yeah, Pittsburgh State is not as bad as I thought, but it's still rough. So this is definitely gonna be a team we're taking over. I'm actually gonna stay with Lenore because there's no other team to go with that's worse than Lenore. So I'm taking over Pittsburgh State, Ferris State, and Lenore. But yeah, Pittsburgh State, there's definitely some things that need to be worked out here, man. It's kind of the same with Ferris State, although they are definitely better. Like, they're in a way better spot. Pittsburgh State is by far and away the worst team of the conference, but the conference is in a really good spot considering the fact that Ferris State is a team that I'm taking over, and they aren't horrible. So yeah, you know, this roster isn't bad, but it needs some youth, man. There's not many good young players for Ferris State or for Pittsburgh State. That is not the case, though, for Coach Stewie and Lenore Renee. They have got this stud quarterback, Serge Wilson. How good was he last year? 27-4 as a true freshman. Oh my gosh, dude. Yeah, I'm going to stay with this team because they're the lowest overall besides Pittsburgh State and Ferris State. Every other team is a higher overall than Lenore, so I feel like that just makes the most sense. So yeah, this roster is definitely in a good spot. We just got to keep building it up, man. But yeah, we are definitely in a good place with Lenore. Come on, guys. Can this be the year that somebody wins the national title? We have the best conference. We have 2 95 overalls, a 93, a 95, a 91, an 86, a 93, and an 80. God, Pittsburgh State! These freaking gorillas, dude, they suck so much. I mean, dude, unanimously, or like in total, our team's probably average like a 90 or 91 overall, so I don't know. Maybe we'll get screwed this year. Maybe you guys will actually play good like Colorado last year. Won at 6 games. You need to be better, Colorado, please. And what do you know, man? I feel like it's deja vu all over again. I don't understand it, dude. Like, cuts down 95 overall. They're 5-6. Colorado, they're 95 overall. They're 5-6, dude. It's just like, I don't blame them for losing the conference, but how is Central Missouri losing 2 non-conference games at 93 overall? And how is cuts down losing 3 non-conference games at 95 overall, man? I have a hard time seeing how our conference is the best in college football this year. I have a really hard time, especially since it's the final week of the regular season. There's really nothing that can really change, and yeah, we're at 29. Yeah, we're at 5th place. I mean, the bright side is that we're closer to the SEC than we've been. We're only 11 spots away, but like I said last year, dude, like, if some of these 95 and 93 overall teams are gonna suck as much as they have, then we have no chance of ever being better than the SEC, so they gotta figure it out, man. As for recruiting, though, Pittsburgh State's class, it's really just been offensive line. That's like what they needed the most, so I just recruited that. It's not anything stellar, but these first year recruiting classes with these new teams never really are, so I didn't really expect anything like too outstanding, but they really needed offensive line help, and they have some really good pieces for the future. And they got a good defensive tackle too, J-Mo Reed, so I mean, it's not a bad start. Today, though, Pittsburgh State, we're playing the disappointments. Cutstown. I mean, who knows? We might win this game with how Cutstown plays. I really doubt it, but I guess we'll find out. Well, maybe we woke up the beast. I don't know. We're already down 3 points. Hopefully we get a stop right here, although I really doubt it. How do I feel about this? Not great. Okay, there we go. There's a stop. All right. Good job, defense. So they'll settle for a field goal. I think that's good. There we go. We actually scored some points, but they have the ball literally right back down inside the 10. So I'm not feeling too great, but maybe we can get a stop. Passing. Come on, throw a pick. Oh, he's on the run. Dude, he threw him into the end zone. Dude, shoot. I mean, I think we all knew this was inevitable. I mean, at least you put up somewhat of a decent fight, but if they score a touchdown here, I think it's pretty obviously GG's, man. We'll see. Maybe they'll fumble or do something stupid. It's very possible. Passing. Oh, well, that worked. Dang it, dude. They finally played good for once. Just sucks had to be against us. This is so frustrating, dude. We're gonna have 3 playoff teams, but it doesn't matter if they win at all because the rest of the conference just didn't do their part, man. Like, Central Missouri, 93 overall. Colorado, 95. Like, I'm fine with Pittsburgh State going 3-9 because they suck. Like, they know they suck. They suck. You know it happened. But these other teams just crap in the bed that are like 90 overalls, that could not happen next year. But hey, we'll have good representatives in the playoff. That'll be exciting. Ferris State beat Hawaii in the Hawaii Bowl. Grand Valley actually beat Miami in the first round, but Lenore's played West Virginia. I think I'm going to play this game since I'm actually using them, but I think I played West Virginia playoff game earlier. Didn't I? I did, but I'm just going to play this game. Well, they already scored a field goal, but it's all right. We're going to get a 7 here. Matt Wilson. Volleyball. Tom Hanks. Let's go. Yes, Castaway. Great movie. Dang it. Well, I mean, we still have a 4-point lead, but it looks like they're going to get 7 here. At least I hope they don't, but we'll see. Are they going to run the ball? I think they will. Actually, it's 3rd down. They probably won't. Yep, they're passing. Interception. Come on. Oh, he's on the red. Get him, Pollard. Oh, I got blocked. Nice hit. Let's go. That's going to hold to 3, right? Yes, we will. Success, defense. Defense playing good. Offense, that was Serge Wilson. We got to get some more points, guys. Okay, we definitely scored some points, but this game's very intense, dude. Okay, we need to get a first starter here, and I think we should be able to milk the clock, but yeah, we need to convert this third down. Circle. X, please. Yes. He dropped it. Are you, dude, come on, man. It's got potato hands. Okay, well, we're gonna have to put the ball away. Now it's up to you, defense. Just no touchdowns. Come on, guys, I believe. No! Oh my gosh, dude, now they're at midfield. This is not going great. Okay, they're running a screen. There's like nobody out there. Oh my gosh, dude, where are the defenders at? Oh, are they really gonna score off that? Dude, are you? Yep, okay, well, it looks like they are gonna score. Oh my god. Okay, Serge, it's all up to you, man. Just get us at the field goal range, Serge. X? Or no. Are you? Why would it get deflected? Why would it get deflected? Well, we still need a touchdown. Looks like we're gonna need a 2.2. Oh my goodness, that is ridiculous. So we got down to the goal line. It's all about getting 7 now. Come on, guys. Serge, somebody get up. Okay, get out of there, Serge. Serge, get out of there. Circle. No, that's bad. That's really bad. Yep. That's not the way that was supposed to transpire. Oh my god. Okay, well, yeah, this sucks, dude. We choked. We have got 2 teams left in the playoff, though, which is still good news. Grand Valley versus Ohio State. This is going to be an absolute war, man. I'm excited for it, though. Grand Valley, oh, they lost by 7. Oh, they put up a good fight, though. And then Harding versus Georgia. Oh, this sucks as a matchup. Yeah, I don't see Harding winning this game. Maybe they'll pull the rabbit out of their hat, and they lost in overtime by 3. Dude, that sucks. Well, I can't be too upset. This was the first playoff where we had 3 teams in it. Sucks that nobody went too far, but the rest of the conference sucks, so even if they went far, it wouldn't have mattered, so. On to next year. Ferris State's got Greg Olson transferred. Isn't that like a tight end? I think it was. In the, yeah, he's the guy who calls the games and Tom Brady's taking over for him or something like that, I think. Brett Anderson's going to the draft. So is Andrew Gray. And then how many people are leaving for Ferris State? Not too many, but this roster's definitely not in fantastic shape, so would have liked to have kept most of these guys, but it is what it is. What about Lenore? Ooh, 2 guys transferred. Gerald and William. That sucks. Oh, wait, no, William stinks. Thank you, Will I am. Will Jones is going to go in the first round of the draft. Congratulations, dude. And then, yeah, I'm not really worried about Lenore. We've taken them over for the past, like, 3 or 4 years. They're going to be in the playoff probably for the foreseeable future. It's the other teams. Pittsburgh State, I'm definitely worried about. They have a lot of decent guys graduate, so that is not ideal. At least we got some transfers. Ferris State's got a stud at defensive end, Brandon Stewart. And then also, I know Lenore does it, but, oh, Pittsburgh State's got 2 guys. This guy's okay, Keith K, but this guy's a stud. Lance Thomas from Florida. Me likey. Oh, thank goodness, dude. No stress for Ferris State on Saturday. No chance we don't get Reggie Davis, so that should work out. As for Lenore, we're going with a good old 6'9" strategy. Jaddy Smith, 5-star, really want him. Chris Browning, only a 3-star, but he's really good. And then Alex, you know, it'd be nice to get him, but I don't really care for him. He's only 70. As for Pittsburgh State, it's definitely a lot more stressful. 4,000 for the top 2, then 1,000 for these 2 guys here. Thad Jones locked us out. I don't quite know why. What's the reasoning? Program tradition? No, Thad. That'll go up in the future, Thad. Just take the plunge, man. But yeah, I don't really know what to expect with this Saudi day for Pittsburgh State. I guess we'll see. Hopefully we can get all 4. Well, we got our kicker. We did not get Jared, though. So we got 3 out of 4 for Pittsburgh State. That's not too bad. Lenore, we got both the guys we wanted. Kind of expect that. The 6'9" strategy is undefeated once again. Then we got Reggie Davis for Ferris State. So here's Pittsburgh State's class. It's definitely the worst out of the 3, but that's mostly because they needed offensive linemen. And I couldn't find too many high overall ones, like 70, 71, 72. It's not bad. Like, it's something to build off of. But yeah, Pittsburgh State's classes in the future, they're definitely going to be a little bit better if we want them to get to a national title level. Because Ferris State's class is a first-year class too, but it's definitely a little bit better. Yeah, it's a lot bit better. We got 2 really good quarterbacks, dude. This class is really solid. Got some tight ends. Next year, though, Ferris State, they're going to need some big boys up front. In the trenches, though, that's for sure. Oh, they got 3 quarterbacks. Oh, well, that's awkward. Well, a lot of competition there, that's for sure. And then lastly, but definitely not least, the most yoke class of the video. It's so good, dude. Look at all these A+ overalls for Lenore, dude. This class is phenomenal, bro. There's 17 guys, too, and I think that 13 of them are 77 overall or higher. This class is so good, dude. Look at all the 80s. This class is just so freaking good, dude. Lenore, they got some JUCOs, which sucks, but most of these guys are freshmen, so they have a very, very bright future. I think Lenore has to be the highest ranked of the 3, right? Yeah, they're at 7. I think the other 2 classes are not really ranked that high, because I really did not get that many highly ranked guys. Yeah, Ferris State's at 41, and I think that Pittsburgh State, yeah, they're in the 60s. That's not too bad. I honestly thought it'd be a little bit lower. I mean, they're above Michigan State, so that's success. loss. The question turns to, how are these three squads looking? Ferris State, it doesn't really matter. They can have like a bunch of 60 overalls. Every year they're good. I don't know how exactly. It makes no sense. Like, them and Harding consistently overachieve, and Colorado it cuts down consistently underachieve. So I guess we'll see if that continues this year. And then looking at Lenore, they are incredibly good. They definitely should be able to make a playoff again. We'll see if they make that happen. But yeah, this team's got a lot of talent, a lot of depth. I think they definitely have a chance. Then lastly, Pittsburgh State. Definitely not the best out of the three, probably the worst, but they do have a good quarterback, Braden White. And it's not like they're awful. Like, they're not great, but they're also not like abysmal. So hopefully they don't finish like 3-9. If they could go like 5-7 or something like that, that would really help out our conference ranking. Eventually, dude, it's gotta happen. These teams are so good. 97, 95. Oh, goodness gracious. Got a few 86s down there, unfortunately, but there's a 99 Central Missouri. Yeah, dude. This has got to be the year that we make the jump. And I think it was. We have two 11-1 teams. That's a really good side. Lenore's number 2 in the country. Harding's number 3. Central Missouri's 9. I mean, there's a lot. Oh, my goodness, dude. We're gonna have 4 playoff teams? Yeah, okay. This had to be the year that we actually, oh, my gosh, dude. Colorado. They've by far been the most disappointing team of the video, but I'm going to look at the ranking real quick. I want to see if we actually have a chance this year. Oh, my gosh. Yep, it's going to happen this year. We are officially better than the SEC. All we need is one of our 4 playoff teams to actually win the playoff. Yeah, we're 3 spots ahead of the SEC. That's so beautiful. Dude, we finally did it, boys! Who did Lenore lose to, though? I'm kind of curious. I'm going to take them over for the playoff push, since they are a user team. They beat Grand Valley Ferris. Oh, my gosh. They killed Colorado. They lost to Harding? Yeah, okay. Well, that was the only loss, though. Every other game, dude, they're scoring a bazillion points. It helps when Serge Wilson has a 31-4 touchdown ratio. Dude, I remember recruiting this game. He's like an 88 overall. He's just so freaking good. They ran the ball pretty well, too. I mean, their offense, it's incredible. Even though the receivers aren't that great, it looks like they just make it happen. Then defensively, I'm pretty sure they're also pretty solid. Julius Mitchell was okay. 6.5 sets for Darren Manning, and then 18 TFLs for him. So yeah, just a good balanced team. I'm curious to see which of the 4 playoff teams actually make a run. Yeah, here we are. Only 3 playoff teams, though, which kind of sucks. I thought there'd be 4, but I think it's most fair to just put 3 in there. But Ferris State versus Baylor in the first round. I'm going to simulate this, but I think Ferris State's got a decent chance. And let's find out. Come on, Ferris State. Represent. Conference USA. Let's go! They win by 10. Good job, Ferris. Huh, well, that's kind of strange. It's got like Georgia and West Virginia flip-flopped. I don't really think it matters too much. I mean, I guess we'll find out and see. But Ferris State versus Oklahoma, Harding versus Georgia, and Lenore versus West Virginia. Hopefully we go 3-0. We'll start with the other 2 games, then we'll play the game for Lenore. Ferris State versus Oklahoma. We'll see if Ferris State can make another run. They made the national title game like one of the first years of this video, and they took down Oklahoma. Let's go, Ferris State. Now we got Harding versus Georgia. This is a tough matchup, bro. I mean, Harding went undefeated in the Conference USA, so maybe they'll beat Georgia, potentially. Harding. Okay, it's not gonna, I have to scroll the way down. This is pretty stupid. And they won! Let's go, dude! So we have 2 teams advancing, and we still have to play our game for Lenore, man. This is exciting. We might have 3 out of the 4 semifinal teams. Okay, we're not off to the best start. We gotta figure out Surge. Come on, bro, cha-cha. I want to see 3 Conference USA teams in the semis, man. Couple of slants. R1. Oh, that's open. Easy touchdown. Good job, Surge. Good throw. Gosh, dang it, dude. Okay, we still have the lead, which is good news, but they're literally on top of the goal line. I don't see how they don't score here. Maybe they'll fumble the snap or something, but I doubt it. Passing. Interception time. Come on. No! Gosh, dang it. Okay, well, this is awesome, dude. We're down 3, Surge. I'm gonna need you to drive the length of the field, brother. Come on, man. Come on, Surge. I need a touchdown, dude. Square. That's a good start. That's a great start. Let's go. We're already in their territory. R1. There we go. Good job. Oh, yeah, dude. We're cooking right now. Surge is slicing a dice. And X, please. Yes! Let's go! I was close, man. Too close for comfort, but just don't get mossed out, defense. I'm used to this big boy Manning. Rip through him, Manning. Or not. Dude, who the heck was he throwing to? He threw it to the US. Oh, he actually got him. What the heck was that? Who cares? We're moving on. What was he doing? Yeah, man, this is super exciting. I cannot wait for this, dude. Harding versus Ferris State. Lenore versus Colorado. Honestly, this is like, there's no way we don't win it, right? With 3 out of 4 teams. Like, Colorado, please don't bust my dreams, man. I feel like a big papa with 2 of my sons battling on the gridiron. This is very exciting, dude. I think Harding's gonna win, my personal prediction. We'll see what happens. And they do! High score and a fair. So now it's just up to me and Lenore. As long as we win this game, we will accomplish our 2 goals for the video. So, yeah, just up to me not to choke. Okay, let's not set off any alarm bells. We've been down before. We're gonna be okay. Come on, Surge. Get a touch right here, dude. X, maybe? Oh, yep. Oh, no, just run, Serge. Run, Serge. Let's go. That's why you have speed. Good job, Sergio. Of course, dude. They tied the game up. It's okay, though. We actually have a chance to get 7 right here. We're moving the ball pretty quickly down the field, so let's just get 7, Serge. The clock is not our friend right now, guys. I need a touchdown. Circle. R1, please. Loft them back to the end zone. Please, please, please. Tiptoe. Let's go. Nice catch, Will I Am. That's not cool, bro. We're down 3. Okay, just get 7 right here. Let's get the lead. One of these 2 slants will get open. Square! There we go. Okay, defense, just gonna stop. That's all I ask. 4th and 1. I think I'm gonna send the Hooters at him. I think I'm gonna send the Hounds, the Dogs. I think I'm gonna start barking at him. I gotta get this pressure set up, though, so it comes in quicker. Oh, it's a run! Run, tackle! Let's go! That's all me, man. All Tanner. All right, 1 first down, boys. Should be GG's. Inside. Is that a first down? Oh my gosh, I think it is. Let's go! It is! That's GG's, boys. Yes! So that means we have got Lenore versus Harding in the national title game. Who do I think's gonna win? I have no idea. They played in the regular season. I think Harding won, so maybe you can give them the edge, but it's hard to beat the same team twice, so I guess we'll find out. Okay, well, Harding already scored 7 points. We'll see if Lenore can answer right here. Triangle, late. Oh, beautiful. Way to step up in the pocket, Serge. That was impressive. Oh, they can extend it right here. Let's go. Come on, Lenore. Somebody get open. I got forever to throw back here. Can somebody get open? X, can I throw that? Oh my gosh. Oh, wow. That was cool. I can't even lie. And then they got down to our freaking territory. Okay, let's see if one of our defenders could do what that guy just did on their defense, because that was like the sweetest thing I've seen the entire day. Please. Somebody do something cool. Running up the middle. Weiss, get back there. I got hit. Oh, did they get that? Dude, there's no... They really keep that to him. Things are getting pretty dark for Lenore. They really need to get 7 right here. Or maybe it's just a field goal, but I think 7's cooler, so let's get 7 right here. I kind of like this formation. There's 2 fullbacks. It's a lot of girth. Yeah, there we go. See, it worked. Girth often wins in life. Oh my gosh, Lenore's down 1. Are they really going to lose off an extra point that they missed? Dude, wow. Okay, we have to get a stop right here, Lenore. If we don't, they are going to win the game. Running to the right side. Cutting it back. Dude, please tackle. No, 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 no. That's a first. I think that's GG's, dude. Yeah, it is GG's. Well, you know what, dude? Good for Coach Brumberg and Harding. They get to win the national title. It doesn't, like I said, it doesn't really matter. We were just rooting for Conference USA in general, and we got both goals accomplished. So, congratulations, Coach Brumberg. I'll be honest, I don't know how many years it took us, but it took forever, bro. 1, 2, 3, 4. Did it start in 2013 or 2014? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Oh my god. It really took us like 11 or 12 years. Goodness gracious, dude. This video was so challenging. Oh my gosh. Well, at least we got it done. And if you enjoyed, click the video on the screen where I rebuilt the Sun Belt so it was better than the SEC. I think you'll love it.